friends, it's me. Today we're checking out some cool gadgets and inventions that I saw on TikTok. There's this viral dress on TikTok that changes color in the sun. So it starts out as a white dress. Wait, look, when she walks out in the sun, just immediately pink. That's so cool. You spin around, get all the white parts. Crazy what science can do. Oh, I thought there was a phone in there for a second. So it looks like a phone. So it looks like a phone case, but like it turns into like a little Nerf gun. Okay, that's sick. This would be so much fun, but also you bring this to school, it's getting confiscated immediately. Teacher's kid's gonna get a new toy.
I don't know about y'all.
Oh, it makes a hole. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I've seen something like this before. You basically stab it into your citrus of choice and it just like pours out the juice. No squeezing necessary. You know, some people's squeezing abilities are very weak. Me included. I'm a shaker, not a squeezer.
Amazon Kitchen finds. This looks like a platypus, but it's been designed to be angled and rounded so you can get the most out of all your jars.
Oh, that is absolutely genius. I don't know why every household doesn't have one of these. I mean, I'ma still use a spoon, knife, or whatever cutlery I got left for every last drop of peanut butter. Wait a second. Is this a ruler of the future? No, I don't like this one bit. It makes it so much easier. You literally just like move this thing and it measures. I'd rather have a ruler any day. Just slap that thing down. Get your inches. It's actually pretty cool because what if you have to measure something like really long and they have a measuring tape for that? We're not gonna use those anymore? Is it necessary? I don't know what this is or where to get it, but I want one. Look, I thought it was a little pepper spray container. You know how they like bedazzle them and it looks like a little keychain? But no, who needs pepper spray when you have a literal 7-foot long spear? It can break glass too. Like imagine somebody bugging you and you just like whip this out. Yeah, I'm running away.
Are you wearing the Chanel boots?
Yeah, I am.
Whoa. Oh, wait a sec. You could take the logo, flip it around, and it has spikes. So these are good for like slippery surfaces when you need more traction. So if you're like walking on ice, snow, I don't know, sometimes moist grass be slippery. Someone designed this TV setup that looks like a Switch, but it has all these gaming consoles hidden inside, like right behind the TV. So all of this just like pops right out. You got a GameCube, you got a Nintendo. Oh, you got all the controllers too? Whoa! They just like rotate and every imaginable plug-in. You got HDMI, you even got a wireless charging. You got the games in there. Oh, I was gonna say, those controllers are not wireless. You still have to plug them in. Where are they hiding the wires? And when it's closed, it just looks like a giant switches on your wall. Very cool. Somebody made an Orbeez gun. So it's like a Nerf gun, but with Orbeez, and it changes colors. So like when you like shoot it, it's like a rainbow stream. Like what in Fortnite is this? Just take my money.
Measuring spoons come with built-in levelers so you can get the exact amount of ingredients every time.
Okay, that's a little excessive. This is why I'm not good at baking, because I don't care. I physically cannot follow direction. Oh, 1 scoop? Okay, yeah, good enough, whatever. I don't care. That's why I like cooking. You can just like throw things into a pot and it still comes out good.
This is a battery-operated drink dispenser. It replaces the lid of your milk and dispenses the perfect amount for a bowl of cereal.
Okay, I love this. You're telling me you could just get a dispenser. Like how lit would this be for cereal? Okay, but you poured the milk first before the cereal. You're going to jail.
These are meal prep stickers and they dissolve in water without leaving sticky residue.
I have never seen anything like this. So like you can label things and then just like wash it off with water and it like goes away and then put another label on and label it as something else. So everything in your fridge can always be like labeled. That's pretty nice. Okay, I feel like you're making it look too easy. It is never that easy to grate cheese. Believe me, I have been grating cheese for years. And no matter how many gadgets and doohickeys I buy, I always end up going with the good old-fashioned hand grater. Sometimes I cannot trust technology.
Oven guards, and they stop you accidentally burning your hands when you use the oven.
This is perfect for somebody who always burns themselves. I am constantly burning my fingers. When I'm not burning them, I am icing them because I have burnt them.
Acrylic cartons for your milk and juice so you can see how much you have left.
I love those acrylic containers for juice. So my mom got me some and then I used it for water. They are not good for drinking directly out of. Like the water just like spills and then goes on your mouth, on your shirt, on your pants. Congratulations, it looks like you pissed yourself.
Amazon Home Hack. This laundry basket has separate sections for darks and whites.
Oh, I have one of those and I love it. I have one laundry basket for colored clothes and then the other one for white. It makes the laundry very easy.
This air mattress has a built-in pump and inflates to 12 inches above the floor so you're away from the rats.
You telling me they make built-in air mattresses with a pump now? That is literally so easy. Every time we stayed at a hotel, there would only be 2 beds, and then we'd bring an air mattress because there's 6 of us, but the pump would be like its own separate thing. It was very loud and would take a long time. Look at this trash can. It has a handle, but also like smushes the trash, condenses it, and makes it super easy to pick up. But look at this one. It ties the trash for you, and also when you take it out, it replaces the trash can. Okay, I'm sold because I hate replacing the trash can. And also when I like whip it out, it scares the dogs. I will be purchasing.
Safe container, and it locks away your phone to limit your screen time.
Some people really don't have self-control. Y'all gotta put your phone in phone prison. To not use it, you know what I do? I do not disturb and put it face down. See, it's sitting right next to me, but I don't have the urge to check it. Not until after this video. Those candles are so cool. So the wick isn't in the middle like a normal candle. It's like on the side and it's just like spirals around as the candle melts. Okay, that's very cool, but also I feel like, is that kind of like a fire hazard because it's not in the middle of the candle, it's kind of like on the side and I don't know. I feel like there's a greater chance that it'll catch on fire. If a candle is gonna burn your house down, it's probably this one. I saw somebody on TikTok, they said they spent like the past few years of their life to create this poo foam. It is this powder you put on your toilet before you decide to take a fat dump. And it basically just like falls into the clouds, no splash. Someone really hated the doo-doo splash that much. But then it just like disappears into the foam. I don't know about you guys, but I wanna see it. I enjoy viewing all my creations. This girl really brought skates onto the subway. What is going on? Wait a second. And she just whipped them off. It's like a mini skateboard that attaches to your shoes. You just pull it off and like pop it in your backpack. All right, girly pop, go off. Now she knew exactly what she was doing. Can you stop being so extra and not bring your skincare water filter everywhere? Ugh, my skin deserves clean water. So you're telling me in a regular sink, you pop off the little cap, there is so much grime and buildup in there. She's like, absolutely not. So she got this water filter attachment. It's basically filters your hand washing water. I mean, I drink filtered water, but is this really necessary? Especially bringing it everywhere you go? I don't know, I'm good without regular water. I feel like that's like years of grime buildup inside. I don't know how I feel about this. It's called the human wash. I mean, I get it for like old people. I mean, I get having this in your house. Yeah, that would be pretty dope. But like in a public space and then everybody using the same sponge. And I definitely believe that there would be some suspicious activity going on with that sponge. See the way it spins? Also, there's a good possibility that they leave a little skid mark on it and then it goes from like butt up to your face. I'm just thinking worst case scenario here. All right, it's definitely a legitimate concern of mine. You know, like when a Roomba goes over your dog's poop on the carpet? Same vibe. There's this little lemon squeezer in the shape of a little birdie. Please tell me he has a little hole. Oh yes, excellent, gorgeous. Oh, you did not squeeze the whole lemon. You gotta really get in there, smush it, squeeze it harder. Even though I said I'm not a squeezer. Things I bought because I saw it on TikTok that I would never buy again.
My light colored pans. They looked really nice when I bought them, but a few months later, they turned color. I tried everything to get them clean, but nothing worked. And at $400 for a set, this was very disappointing.
Yes, this has happened to me. I bought one, like light colored pan, and they get dirty so quick, and it's like you can't do anything to like clean them. I mean, I haven't tried. She did. She can't get it off.
Next is the Bartesian, kind of like a Keurig machine, but for alcohol lovers. You just pop in a pod and then it makes a drink for you. The problem is, all the mixes tasted awful, and stupid me went ahead and bought all the flavors before even trying any of them.
She bought all of the flavors before even trying it. That sounds exactly like something I would do. I'd be like, well, this sounds so cool. Just like knock everything off the countertop, make some space for it, have its own dedicated drawer for the drink mixes, have first drink. It ain't even that good. I mean, it's cool to show people who come over, like, looky what this little thing can do.
I really wanted to love this one because of how cute it is with its pics of Pop-Tarts and English muffins. But I wouldn't call this one smart. I would say she's more moody. One day she's burning bagels on level 1, and then the next day it takes her 3 times to toast a piece of bread.
Nah, okay, so I got my mom one of these for Christmas, and she loves it. Only because I have 2 friends that have it, and they love it. Personally, I love a regular toaster. Like, literally the cheapest toaster that you can buy at Walmart, that's a toaster for me. Like I expect to put my bread in like 3 times and I kind of like look through the cracks just to see when it's like the perfect amount of brownness. Sometimes it's perfectly toasted, sometimes it's burnt and I have to throw it in the trash and do another. Some days I will just eat the burnt toast and suffer. POV, putting BMW i7 in theater mode. I've been seeing a lot of videos about this car and it is absolutely nuts. Like the backseat has a giant TV screen. Oh man, this would have been so cool when I was a kid. Or road trips now. Like for the passengers in the back. Sucks for the person actually driving. This is some next level luxury. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button though. Hello friends, it's me. Today we are checking out some more cool inventions on the internet. They made an inflatable bubble that goes around your car. You know, just in case people want to throw things at it. Cinder block? No. Framed photo of the black snake? Nope. Try again. That's low-key very impressive. I parked my car at my friend's house the other night and these random hooligan children decided to take baseball bats and break everybody's car window that parked outside of this neighborhood. Yeah, girl got her window bashed in. You see, that would have never happened if I had an inflatable car bubble. You come at this with a baseball bat, you'll probably do more damage to yourself than the car. They made a burger holder. You know, just in case you don't like holding the big mean burger in your hand, there's a little burger sleeve where it will collect all of the fallen juices and keep your hands clean. Okay, you know what? That's not bad. I am a very messy burger eater. Like usually when I eat something, I only use these 2 fingers, but burger is the one exception where I will use all 10 to firmly grasp it and like really get in there. And the worst part is when you wash your hands 3 times and they still smell like special sauce. But this just makes it a little cleaner. I saw this little device that you can buy on TikTok where it's like a floating, rotating planet. And it's got RGB lights. Whoa. And it plays music. You could sync your music to the spinning of the planet. This would be cool for about like 3 seconds. And then it's just like, oh wow, who cares? Just play my music. It's just a speaker that has a floating planet on it. Bro, your playlist is not that good. But anyways, this reminded me of POV husband. He made a floating sushi display for his wife. Look how cool this is. That's real sushi. It's like rotating and floating. Bro, it looks like a game in real life. Like I can walk up to that, press X and consume the floating sushi and it would heal me. Wow. Like it doesn't even look real. It's so cool. So he bought a bunch of these magnetic plates, put them under the table to hide the plates that make everything rotate. And sushi is so lightweight that you can just pop it on top and it spins around. Ah! I would think rotating fish tastes way better than regular. For all you drug dealers and bakers, there's a very precise measuring spoon you can buy that shaves the top off so you are exact every single time. 1 tablespoon, exact. Not a grain of cornstarch more. I approve of these. These are pretty cool. And they don't make it like super complicated to use. Instead of picking up a regular teaspoon and then wiping off the excess, it's just built into 1 tool. Very satisfying. This is a butter cutter for only $9. You need a butter cutter for, perfect even slices of butter every single time with the click of a butter cutter. Okay, wow, that is amazing. You know, things like this sound useless. Oh, I could just open my fridge, take my stick of butter and then just cut some. But this is a butter dispenser. You just pop a whole stick in there, which is way cheaper than buying the tub of butter. Okay, that is very cool. Like this on pancakes would hit. This next one I am not so sure about. Reusable toilet paper. Every time I hear this, I'm like, nope, I would prefer not to reuse my toilet paper, but I'll hear you out. I don't know if I want to wipe with colored felt. I mean, the roll looks pretty, very LGBT friendly. I don't care if it's machine washable. You're wiping with a cloth, putting it in a hamper. It's going to stink up your bathroom, having all of that in a hamper and not flush down the toilet and in some septic tank. And it's gonna sit there until you have to do the laundry. And then think about how stinky it's gonna be to do the laundry. What if you're a mother who does laundry for the entire household? What if somebody had explosive diarrhea and was using the reusable toilet paper? And then you're putting it in the laundry and then it gets on your hands and then, oh no, I don't want to think about it. At this point, you won't want to spend money on toilet paper. Buy a bidet. It's amazing. I don't know how people have gone this long without a bidet. Like after you do number 2 and not having water to clean all of that and pressure wash, how do you go about the rest of your day feeling clean? It doesn't make sense. Get a bidet. I'm gonna give the reusable toilet paper a no. Whoa! Whoa, okay, that's something I've never seen before. I love secret compartments to hide all your illegal things or your snacks that you don't want anybody else to eat. I do be hiding my favorite snacks because it takes me a long time to finish them, but nothing will ruin my day worse than somebody who finds my snack that was hidden and finishes the whole thing before I can have some. So you take off your whole car headrest. Yes, they pop right off. And then replace it with this dummy headrest that you can hide your banana in. See you in 3 weeks when the car stinks like a moldy banana. Still, a genius idea. Custom LED sign. Oh, I've seen people who have this. You stick it on your back window of your car and a message pops up and you can pick which message to communicate to the driver behind you. Thank you for not honking at me. Nice car. Or freak you for driving too slow that I had to cut you off so you could see this message. Bro, speaking of road rage, I was driving my Cybertruck today and I get a lot of random angry people randomly flipping me off and I'm like, bro, what did I do? I'm just sitting here at this traffic light. And then I realized it's because of the car. And then today, this grown man, he was like 65 years old in a Jeep, drove by my car and stuck his head out the window. Was like, eh! Like a 65-year-old man. Are you okay? Oh, I've seen these. It's a car trash can that fits in your cup holder. Whoa, what are you throwing away? That's not a Milky Way wrapper. I will tell you now, these are not worth it. I like having 2 cup holders. One for my Stanley cup and one for my glasses. I don't know why my glasses have to go in the cup holder. Otherwise, I will lose them. Or sometimes I have 2 drinks. Sometimes I have 3 and I don't know where to put the 3rd one. I have to either hold it or put it in between my legs till I go home. I really need a car that has like 4 cup holders in the front. Like, what if I go to a new boba place? I want the strawberry matcha, the taro milk tea, the brown sugar milk tea, and a jasmine tea with some cheese foam. A girl gotta have options. I wanna try them all, but the amount of cup holders in my car prevent me from doing so. Hard life. Best Amazon bathroom finds. Is that an Echo? Oh, it comes with like a little shelf. Oh, she's brave screwing that in with her nails. Yeah, bust out the tools. Oh, that's so satisfying. No wires. Plug it in and then you got an Amazon Echo in the comfort of your bathroom. What, so you can talk to it while you're taking a poop? What is the difference between Alexa and Echo? I don't have either one, so I don't know. I know Alexa you talk to. Echo refers to the Amazon Echo of smart speakers and display. Alexa is the Amazon voice assistant. Okay, so you don't talk to Echo. You only hear him echo music from your phone. So it's just a fancy speaker. Well, why didn't you just say that? You just installed a speaker in your one and only bathroom outlet. What if I gotta blow dry my hair? We can't play music and blow dry hair at the same time. This sucks. This has gotta be the world's most useless invention. A car umbrella. First of all, it's not even raining. What is this going to prevent? You got a windshield wiper for a reason. It doesn't even cover the whole car. Now you just got a goofy car. Tesla's already look goofy enough. Now it's got a little umbrella hat. You know, maybe some people think because the car is electric, it can't get rained on. It'll explode. It doesn't work that way. This is a laundry turtle. Whoa, I've never seen that before. So if you do your laundry, you pop it in your dryer, you turn the wheel, and it collects all of your laundry. And it turns into a little bag that you can carry it up the stairs. Okay, this is genius. Whoever came up with this has a big brain. This is a car coin organizer. Back in the days, before we had Apple Pay, we used to pay everything with cash. And like, especially in drive-thrus, one of my old cars had one of these like built into the car where you can like put your coins in. It was great. And then I would take all of my quarters and be like, wow, a whole stack of quarters is like $500. Inflation is crazy these days. Okay, this is the future right here. This is a Scan Marker Air. So you can scan written text that you wrote down or anybody wrote down on a piece of paper, on a book, anything. And it translates it on your computer into written text. It can also translate in different languages. So you scan the I like turtles and then it types J'aime les tortues. I don't think I said that right, but it means I love turtles. Incredible. Oh, I'm definitely buying this next one because I didn't know such a thing existed. It is a de-thawing cutting board. I am always that guy who forgets to take the chicken out of the freezer and defrost it. And then come dinner time, I'm like, stupid. Forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer once again. So this has a metal plate that makes things melt quicker. So you pop a frozen steak on there and it'll defrost very quickly. And you can put it in the dishwasher. And it has a built-in garlic grater and a knife sharpener. I would accidentally pick it up by the knife sharpener and slice a finger off. But wow, great idea. Oh, this is cute. Somebody made some AirPod straps so they don't fall out of your ears and you don't lose them. It's almost like they used to come with a strap built in. You know, back when we had these wired headphones, which I love wired headphones. Why did we have to get rid of the wire? Just to bring it back. The idea in 2022 versus the product. Oh, they made some scissors with a built-in mini cutting board. So you don't have to get any extra dishes dirty to cut something. Luckily for me, I always have a cutting board on top of my sink. I'm cooking every single meal, so I'm always cutting something. And then I just rinse it off with water because I don't care. But this is actually pretty good. It's like a knife, but you cut it like scissors. Cutting onion with this is actually very impressive. It's like a scissor knife with a built-in cutting board. I think this is actually pretty genius. Picasso, I like it. These are stretch lids. For only $10, you can cover anything with a stretch lid. I mean, there's also plastic wrap, but my mom is obsessed with these and she's bought me stuff. I went to her house, I saw a picture of orange juice and she just covered it with one of these stretchy sleeves. I was like, whoa. She's like, yeah, I got it from IKEA. I mean, you could use plastic wrap, but these are reusable, so it's pretty nice. And they just like stretch and fit over any hole. I saw this years ago as a clickbait product, but I think they finally made a real version of it, where it's a laser keyboard that you can actually type on any surface and it'll type it on your phone. So you can literally type on any surface without a keyboard. Give it a few years, this will be able to like work in the air and you could just be like, and your chat GPT prompt will be done. This is the future of tech gadgets. These are water guns of the future. Like, it's a laser gun. Look how massive this thing is. That looks like it would do a lot of damage, but basically you hold it in a jar of water and it even has the level water in it of how much water ammo you have left. It doesn't just squirt water guns. It squirts water lasers powerful enough to knock over cans. Oh, and you can charge the attacks? Whoa. Bro, Nerf gun stocks dropped to 0 after watching this. I grew up with this pathetic little thing. They really upgraded the water guns. And you could do some damage with this. There is this restaurant in Japan that serves their coffee in a giant block of ice. Oh, I heard you want iced coffee. Literally brings out a giant ice cube with a hole in it. Would you like some coffee with your ice? It looks very expensive, but if I ever go to Kyoto, I will be trying this. I like room temperature water, but every other drink, especially coffee, I want it ice cold. Like 1 degree from freezing. This would be perfect.
This gadget means no more mold in your straw. It opens up so you can clean it out and snaps right back into place.
Whoa. Okay, I use silicone straws all the time because obviously I drink 99.9% of my liquids out of this guy. And I have to use these nasty straw cleaners to get all the gunk that is accumulated from my lips into the inner rim of my straw. But they have straws that you could just open up and just clean and then it rolls back into place. Okay, that is smart. Wow. Why haven't these straws replaced every other straw? I would be worried about my drink leaking out of the straw, but it has like 2 little compartments. Whoa, that's actually really satisfying. Imagine being able to open up your straw and just like clean out all of the gunk and look and see the inside and make sure it's clean. Like, bro, I could not like look in here and make sure it's clean. I mean, I can, but I can't really see. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the... Hello friends, it's me, and today we're gonna be checking out some genius ideas that they have some places, but they should have everywhere. This pizza restaurant has a pizza menu where you can see exactly what the pizza looks like on the whole entire page. Every place needs to do this. I hate when you can't see the food on the menu. I wanna see a visual. Sometimes y'all's description ain't enough. Okay, this one is a little extra. This shoe store has an area of different terrains to test your new shoes on. So we got mulch, pebbles. Excuse me, are those Legos? Yes, I gotta test out these new shoes. Make sure they are indeed tactical enough to walk in a field of Legos. Yes, indeed. Toes are secured. So at every table, this restaurant has 3 buttons. You can click a button for your server. There's a button for when you want the check and a button to cancel because you don't want any unnecessary social interaction. This is so smart. I ain't trying to have my waiter come up to me every 5 minutes as soon as I take my first bite. How's the food tasting? Bro, let me take my first bite. And I feel like the more they interact with me, the more I have to tip. This hotel has the fire evacuation evacuation plan and a map of the hotel at ground level. So in case of a fire, you're not gonna wanna be standing. You're gonna wanna be crawling on the ground so you can see it. Because if smoke comes and fills the hallway, ain't nobody got time to stand at their door and be like, okay, so I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go down the stairs and then get out of here. Yes, escape plan. That's genius! It's a bathroom, but it has a green light on the stalls that are empty and a red light on the ones that are occupado. I've seen parking garages like this, and it makes it really easy to find a good spot because you just look for the green light for the open spot. But I've never seen it for a bathroom. Genius. In this grocery store, they have two different colors of baskets. So if you pick a red basket, it means you would like to be assisted. And if you pick the black one, it means you are antisocial. And you don't need any help. I would like to shop on my own. No human interaction for me today, please. So if you get the black one and you end up needing help, are they gonna look at you like, or no, maybe they'll just ignore you. You get that silent treatment. You don't even exist. You know how you can't bring your dog in a grocery store? Well, they have this kennel outside this grocery store where you can keep your dog real safe and secure while you run in. But what if somebody takes it? Whoa, it's even air conditioned. That's fancy. Oh, this is a luxury. In this hotel, the elevator has a call button that's 30 feet away. So by the time you get to the elevator, it's open. Hopefully. You know, this is really convenient for those of us who are very impatient and hate waiting for elevators. But also, I feel like I would always just like go to the elevator and then be like, oh wait, the button's back there, and then have to walk all the way back and then press it and then go. I would forget. It's like everybody gotta do this or nobody does this. Everybody should do this. Marriott, I'm looking at you. Here we got a shopping cart with a calculator built into it. So you can calculate how much these grapes gonna be. Oh, but do I got enough for the Oreos? Well, let's find out. Or if you're a man of culture, type in 8008 for the next patron. Here we have a USB drive that displays how much of the storage is being used. So you don't have to plug it in and be like, oh, okay, I gotta do the calculations. That cart calculator would be handy right now. Ah, yes, we have 32 MB left. I wanna just look at it and know how much space I got on it. Very useful. My local laundromat has gym equipment for you to use while you're waiting for your load to finish. So you could clean your clothes and get swole. Ooh, they also got snacks. All right, how many people gonna buy some Funyuns and then take a seat on the exercise chair? Just me? This is a good idea. I've seen like arcades and laundromats, but I've never seen a mini gym. Very nice. Every single computer with a webcam needs to have this. An on and off switch. Because you already know, FBI be watching. I cover all my webcams, except my phone. That's why you put your phone face down. They can't see you, but they sure can hear you. They're probably sick of me by now. But anyways, this on and off switch is a physical metal cover that blocks it. I don't want to hear, oh, but my webcam app is not on. No, your webcam is always on. Someone somewhere in this world has access to it, and they've seen everything. This school has a CVS pharmacy vending machine. What? My high school would have been lucky if we had hot Cheetos in the vending machine. They have a whole entire mini pharmacy. That's genius. And also looks very expensive. But how convenient would this be? Crusty elbows, go buy some lotion. Forgot your chapstick, only 99 cents. What else does it have? Deodorant, Band-Aids, razors, water. Bro. This park has a swing for wheelchair users where you could enter and then swing. This is such a good idea. Wait, what does that sign say? No walking people allowed. This toilet flushes by only using your foot. Why doesn't every public toilet work like this? I don't want to touch that crusty, musty handle to flush. I mean, joke's on you, I'm still gonna use my foot. Every single flush should always be on the ground like this. Nobody wants to touch that. In my cooking class, there's a mirror so we can see the teacher's counter when he's cooking. Oh, that's so smart. You know, I always wanted to take a cooking class, but I thought because I was gluten-free, I couldn't. Oh, that mirror is so perfectly placed so they can see exactly what you're doing. The hand movements, the mixing and stirring techniques. There will be no excuses here. We in 2020, you can literally 3D print anything. Not a waifu though. But you can get a 3D printed cast and you can shower with it on. No, I'm lucky. I've never broken a bone before. My brother used to call me a safer. I never used to do anything extreme. I would always just play it safe. Also, it makes you look like a cyborg. That's a big plus. The carts at this grocery store have a map of the grocery store on the cart. So you go in there, you just look at the map, you know exactly where you gotta go. Get my toilet paper and tomato sauce. We don't have any time to waste. Unfortunately, this is only in Sweden. You know what I learned in econ class? Grocery stores strategically place certain things that you need, like eggs, milk, bread, like in the back of the store. So you gotta walk all the way back to get it. And then maybe in the meantime, walking there, you'd be like, oh, passing by the jam aisle. I suppose I could pick me up some Nutella. And that's how they get you to spend more money. I don't understand the significance or who paid for this, but it's super neato. At this airport, they have a short story dispenser. It's a really fancy machine. So while you're waiting for your flight to board, if you got 1 minute, you got 3 minutes, or you got 5 minutes, you press the button of how much time you got and it'll print you a short story that you can read in that time frame. I love this so much. The 5-minute story looking like a CVS receipt when you buy one thing. Here we have an internet purchase safe exchange zone. So if you're buying anything and it's located right in front of a police station. So if you're meeting up with somebody like on Craigslist or Facebook to buy something and you think they're a little sketch, meet them here. And if they refuse to meet here, it's probably a scam. This pizza box has a tuxedo printed on the inside, so you can look fancy and sophisticated while you have a slice. Nice. Domino's, y'all better step your game up. This parking garage has the parking lines all the way up to the wall, so you can see exactly where you're gonna park. There's no excuses to park 3 inches away from me. I think some people don't understand that the car next to them has to be able to open their door, too. This is a special highlighter that has a gap in the middle, so you see exactly what you're highlighting, so you don't over-highlight. Y'all knew that girl in school. Her whole paper was just highlighted in different colors. This is a urinal sink. You wash your hands to flush the toilet. It's clean water. But you don't need clean water to flush, you just need water. So you do your business, wash your hands, and then it uses the water to flush. I've seen actual toilets like that too. Smart way to save water. In Copenhagen, there is a whole entire children's bicycling playground where they can practice riding their bike in the city and learn the rules before they enter the streets. Whoa, so it's like a whole entire practice course with a mini street and cul-de-sac. You know, we got a bike lane. I hate when people on bikes are gonna ride their bike in the car lane. And I had to roll down my window one time and look at this dude who was in the lane next to me like, excuse me, sir, last time I checked, you are not a car. I didn't say that, but I wanted to. This public bathroom's door handle has a built-in hand sanitizer. So as you're opening the door, you just push the bottom of the handle and it dispenses hand sanitizer. Bro, in this day and age, people be stealing that. This restaurant has a toe opener for people who want to avoid those nasty germs on the doorknob. This is an invention for me. Several ways to open a door. You got the sleeve and then open. You got the elbow. You got the kick like you busting it down. I do everything I can to avoid touching public doors, public spaces. It's a lifestyle. In this 2-story Target, they have an escalator just for your cart. Whoa, I've never seen this before. Cart go brrrr. I always felt so sus in stores with 2 levels when I'm like holding my stuff and going down the escalator. I'm like, they think I'm stealing, don't they? Because as soon as I get off, they're like, excuse me, ma'am.
Do you need help?
And then when I worked in a store, they told me when I suspect someone of stealing something, I go to them and ask if they need any help. So I'm always triggered when someone does the same to me. Another invention for the germaphobe in your life. Elevator buttons that you can kick. Fun. Joke's on you, I've been doing that. Because they're not on the ground doesn't mean I can't kick them. That's how I got my high kick so good. Some UPS trucks don't have brown roofs. They're translucent. So the inside of the truck doesn't need to be lit during the day. Or I mean, it's gonna be lit because of the sun. Oh, I can't imagine how hot and sweaty it's gonna get in there. I feel like you can only do this in cold places. Arizona, you was cooked alive. This elevator shows how close to capacity it is, based on the weight of the people in it. So it has a little man, and he lights up. We only thigh full. It's okay, put some more.
Don't be shy, put some more.
But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one of these was the coolest invention. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and the... Hello friends, it's me. And today we are checking out some creative people on the internet.
The craziest thing about being creative is this isn't the text. I printed it out.
Oh, wait a second, nah, she switched it real quick. No, it's paper. How is it just like floating up like that? You're scaring me. It's got me thinking if that's fake, what else is? If she didn't say nothing, I don't think anybody would have had any idea. This is so convincing too. And don't let that distract you from the fact she wasn't even doing her makeup. A master of deception. Elon Musk said, believe what you see, not what you're told. And the sad part is half the people who favorited this still probably just believe what they're told. Bro is making the world's skinniest sandwich. I don't even know how you managed to cut a piece of bread that thin. Oh, and then the tomato. Literally the world's sharpest knife. Barely the essence of a tomato. How are you doing this? Bro, I gotta hold my vegetables when I cut them. But yet you can glide upon the skin of a cucumber and just like slice off the top layer of molecules. And then the bacon, oh, this one, you can't like just glide through it, huh? You're gonna have to shimmy your way through this one. Okay. You know, bust out the tweezers. And there you have it, the world's skinniest sandwich. You know, not as satisfying as I thought it'd be. You know, when you have a pizza party at school, the teacher would be hyping it up and you get a slice of pizza this thin. I could literally breathe in this sandwich. I might choke, but I've inhaled dust mites bigger than this. Making new glasses because I broke mine. Usually when people break their glasses, they break the lens, the most expensive part. No, we got the lenses completely intact. So what are you gonna do? You know, instead of getting another frame and popping them into place, we all sit here and do a 5-minute craft that says it's gonna take 5 minutes, but actually takes 2 hours. All right, let's see the finished product. We're gonna have some trendy new clear lenses. There is no way this is gonna work out. These are gonna be some goofy out glasses. Okay. Well, this part didn't work out too well. You know, plan B. We're gonna stick some Velcro on it. Maybe that'll work. Put them on like some goggles. Hey, well, does it work or does it not work? Is that a paintbrush? Paintbrush for support. I mean, I guess it worked. If you don't want to go through all the trouble of this, you know, just pop out a lens and shove it between your cheek and eyebrow fat. Maybe get a marker, color it pink. You got your very own Saiyan Scouter. This is weird. I gotta pop these bad boys back in place. Ooh, and we are back. My Mexican mom during a hurricane. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity. We got rain. You know, time to clean all the outdoor furniture. This is actually genius. Oh, bring out the rug. Perfect. Everything getting cleaned today. This is actually a really good idea. Like, I always wondered, how do you clean the patio furniture? It might just get dusty. I'd be jumping on it to get the dust out. And sometimes you gotta vacuum it. No, she's straight to the point. Tide cleans everything. And then just scrub it with a broom. She's making it work. Everybody, bring out your dirty laundry. We got free water. And the moving company was literally 1 penny. It didn't cost them nothing but 2 strings and some weights to just throw it down. You know, how else are you gonna get it down? Take it down 2 flights of stairs? No. This is actually a really smart idea. If it actually works. There's a chance it just decides to go like, but it came down softly and safely. Imagine the neighbors looking at this like, is that a floating sofa? What the couch doing? I found this dude on TikTok who cuts up pieces of cardboard and turns it into the shadow of a face. See, at first it looks like just a bunch of scraps glued together. But wait, look at the shadow. And then when he turns it at the perfect angle, there's a face. How you do that? Step 1, get a box. Step 2, another box. But this one for shredding. And look, he just be ripping up pieces of cardboard, gluing them together. You really gotta trust the process for this one. Like, it absolutely blows my mind. This has gotta be like a very specific skill set. Like, oh, I can take all these pieces, put them together, and then boom. Rotate it at the perfect 97-degree angle. Oh, we even got things hanging from it. Okay, this is a hint. There's a moon, there's a wizard on a broom. It's gonna be Harry Potter. It's gotta be. Daniel Radcliffe. Look! That was clean too! Man, that transition! I cannot believe that. The lights are probably on, his mom walks in the room. Like, what is this mess? What are you doing? Now clean this up, you're grounded. And then he turns off the lights and then, whoa. Things like this belong in a museum. This is fat nail art. And they make the most insane nail art. Like, look at this. This is gonna be corn. But wait a second, that's only the cob. It's got no corn on it. But they made each individual kernel out of the stuff that they make nails out of. And it's not even done yet. After individually placing each kernel on this cob, you know, it's not done. We gotta add the strings. And then the husk. Okay, this is getting a little too realistic. Okay, peel it. But you know when me and my mom would go to Walmart, it'd be corn season. We'd be peeling the husk off the corn and then throwing it in the bag so you don't have to pay for the husk. You must have some amazing patience to be able to hand make each individual kernel. Just wow. It's gone. Painting a life-size portrait of myself. Oh wow. Oh wait a second. No, that was creepy for a second. That got a little too realistic. I had to like do a double take, like which one's the real one? Like wasn't she just wearing that shirt? Nah, I swear she multiplied right there. That looks a little too realistic. This doesn't look like paint anymore. It kind of looks like a cardboard cutout. Prank idea, leave this in random rooms and closets in your house. Turn off the lights and wait for your family. And wait for somebody to discover her. This would actually be terrifying. Oh, she wore the shirt. Nah, this is crazy how realistic it looks. Oh, I just realized she even has the background of her room. Wait, I can't tell. Is that dog real? Is he part of the image? Or is it part of the picture? Oh, it's part of the picture. No. Okay, it's kind of freaking me out. Faceting a Minecraft diamond. Wait, how is this possible? You could like see the pixels inside it. How do you do that? I don't know, let's find out.
Minecraft diamond. I thought I'd try this in moissanite since it's very similar to diamond and I have some with a gorgeous blue base color. The starting weight is 53 carats. Now let's get it on the dot and start cutting. First up, I grind in that distinctive diamond outline and then I follow it up with the rest of the pavilion. This is one of my favorite gems. It's grown for use in computer chips, but sometimes they let a little air leak into the inert argon atmosphere.
So that's how diamonds get their shape? They literally be grinding it up? What about the pieces that you grind off? Look, this is a $10,000 diamond. And let me just grind off like 75% of it. Now it's a $7,500 diamond. What? Girl math? Because I don't know. I want to know how the pixels got inside of it.
It's incredibly hard.
Oh, it's just, maybe it's just the way it's faceted.
More rainbow sparks showing up with each facet that I polished. Now let's get it off the dot.
So the facets are the pixels. So the more times you like... Okay. I don't know how to explain it, but it makes sense in my mind.
God. Honestly,
all right, I get it. Wow, that is gorgeous.
Dark, and I didn't cut the corners deep enough. I'm gonna have to try again, but I do like how it came out. And the final weight is 21 carats.
Yeah, see, that's like half of it. I want to know what happens to the excess. What happens to excess diamond after faceted? They often have to discard excess diamond material when cutting particularly large diamonds. However, they don't toss it in the trash. They basically make smaller diamond jewelry with it. Interesting. You learn something new every day. This thing is gorgeous. Pop that on a ring, give it to your Minecraft girlfriend. That's way cheaper than a diamond, but just as gorgeous. Preserving a vacant web outside my house.
This way.
Wait, you can do this? If there's a spider web just chilling outside your house, you can take a blank canvas and then just like hang it up as art. I could easily just walk up to a spider and its web, take a paper towel and smush it. Oh, where's the spider that once lived here? Guess they're gone. It's my web now. You know, technically it's on your property, so it's your web. I know that spider ain't paying rent. No, I would never do that. I always say, spiders are the one insect I do not kill. No, they are very valuable for killing lesser insects. And this.
Got her, bud.
Web art. Wow, that's actually gorgeous. Top tier Halloween decor, except it's a real web. She makes these gorgeous hand-painted bookmarks.
Sort of skinnier ones on the side and then a flat stroke on the bottom.
And sells them on Etsy.
Bookmark along with a few little buttons.
And it's like they are custom made.
2 by 6 inches. I cut it myself. It's Arches watercolor paper. Next I switched to a darker version of this color, and without waiting for the flowers to dry, though sometimes they do, I add in these little details to add some depth and shadow to the flower. Next I mix up a green color and I add some stems. I try to make the stems as skinny as possible. I think it looks more dainty. And then I use a sort of dragging motion to add,
you know, watercolor for drawing flowers.
To fill in any empty space and just kind of add to the composition.
I feel like that's the only thing I ever draw with watercolor.
Center of the flower. So these are just little dots and then these taller parts that I'm
just makes sense.
The final detail is to add.
Oh, I want to know how you did the border.
Border that's a 1/4 inch from the sides.
Oh, gold paint.
And I paint around the flowers so they look like they're going over the border. And this gives me some great tape pull content. This is perfect for TikTok. This is so satisfying every time. And
oh, that's gonna be real satisfying when you finish. Oh my god, look at that. Gorgeous.
Lavender and daisies, those are also in my...
And there's other flowers too. Oh, I love the lavender one. I have not used a bookmark since probably like middle school. You know, now it's just a good, you know, it's bending the corner of the page for me. But this is so classy. They went to the miniature Walmart. Oh, what you got? Got the Fun Pops Klondike bars. Got some salad mix, drumsticks. You know, 90% ice cream and then salad to like, you know, balance things out. You know, with all the miniature foods and stuff I've seen on the internet, like this is a lifestyle. Like I don't want to live in the big mean world anymore. Big food, big problem. Little food, can eat the whole entire 6-pack of Klondike bars and feel nothing. You know, it's spooky season. Halloween is coming up. What's the best way to carve a pumpkin? How do you make all those cool little designs on it? So first you carve everything out, obviously. So I've been doing it wrong. You know the little device that like pokes holes? No, I wasn't doing that. I was using the knife to just like carve my way through the pumpkin's flesh. I'm gonna be looking like a pumpkin today. Anyways, no, if you have like an intricate design, this is how you do it. First you gotta like poke holes into it. It's gonna take a long time, but that's how you get that clean design. Half of you guys watching this probably already knew that. I didn't know. I always do things the hardest way and the most time consuming. When your company has a pumpkin carving contest, but you work for Mercedes-Benz, so it's best or nothing. Not the check engine pumpkin. Okay, these are all weak. But then we got this! Okay, yeah, I really hope you are not number 2. That's the winner right there. Oh no, the one was the check engine light. It's hilarious, but that doesn't make sense. See, if you were working for Hyundai, then that would be a different story. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the face. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some very creative people. This dude made art upon his pajama pants. You know those blankets that you could like draw on? He got pants made of that material. I didn't realize you could draw like a detailed masterpiece on them. Oh no, what are you doing? The Mona Lisa erased just like that. Investors lining up to buy that piece of art. Sorry fellas. Do the colossal titan out of a watermelon? How you make titan out of melon? Oh, they drew it on. Oh, that's a little carver. They carved a melon to look like the colossal titan? No way. Add some more detail. You know, it really brings out the red. Oh, the teeth. Whoa. It's starting to look so realistic. Hey, they did that out of a watermelon? Shaved a watermelon down. And you got this. Terrifying, but also very impressive. Now cut him in half. I have never seen somebody dye their hair like this, right? She just took a brush, started painting the ends, and you have to trust the process. It came out so good. When I tell you, my jaw just like, just the ends are red. And like the way she curled it, everything about this is just gorgeous.
Somebody stitch this and just show me what your cool thing is.
This is my infinity table. Couldn't find what I wanted, so I made it up.
What's an infinity table? Wait, why is there stairs in your table? They go down to the basement? Is that where you put naughty guests? Wait, you're telling me this is a table? Like it's a coffee table. But when you turn off the lights and look down, it looks like it goes on forever. How? How do you even make this? I mean, what a cool idea though. Like I want my table to look like it's going on forever. Looks like a whole nother world inside the table. That is so trippy though. Like I can't believe this is a table on a rug and like you look down in it and it looks like there is a secret hidden room inside. Like what? This is the coolest lighter I have ever seen. It's dice that light up, but also look at the flame. How the flame gets so long. That's longer than the lighter itself and it keeps getting longer. I don't know which I want more, the nails or the lighter, but both are sick. Over the last few years, I have been working on a ghost band light painting series. What? Here are my 8 favorites. Whoa! I'm like, wait, what is a ghost band painting? I didn't even know this was a thing. You can paint with light and then what, make a video out of it or like pictures? But look at that, he drew a ghost band out of light. How do you even do that? Just like in a dark room, turn a flashlight on and just, those actually look sick. Gru, I'm leaving you and taking the kids. Oh no, poor Gru. What? Are those minions? We got 2 sleeping with him, 1 on each side. We got 1 rubbing his feet. You know, with all your artistic talent, you decide to draw this. Might as well start drawing furries and start cashing in since you clearly have no shame. Sorry if this ruins your childhood. They make wax melts that look just like food. And it is scary how much they look like food. And they smell good. Say less. Take it out the jar and just start munching. They don't taste very good though. For real, Fruit Loops and you just pick up like a handful and then just melt them? These are way too cute. I would never want to melt these. You even got s'mores. You told me I can't actually eat these. No, only smell. Less calories. A box of chocolate chip cookies. Okay, those actually look more like wax melts. But the s'mores, so cute. They drew a scene from Dragon Ball Z and then animated it. Animated. It's not actually animated, but it's just different pictures laid out. Hey, you gotta speed it up. You gotta do it faster. Yeah, see, that looks better. Majin Buu fell on his Majin Booty. So it's not an animation, but they just drew every single frame and then moved their phone through it. That is cool. It's like a diorama for a Dragon Ball Z fight. Why do you always have color on your hand? Oh, this is the guy. Then does the hair. Look, it's not just hair. It's literally art. Like straight out of a fairy tale. It's fairy hair. Christmas wreath. Wait, in Whoville? Oh my goodness, all of these are so gorgeous. I don't even know how you do that. Okay, but imagine like untangling this. Like what, you just take a brush and let it rip? Hi Sandy, could I take you out tonight? Hi Pat, probably not. How come? I like guys like Larry. Oh, I'll show them. Patrick starts working out. Starts hitting the gym. Pat, Miss Cheeks. No one calls me chubby. Patrick with a transformation. Dang, he really showed her. This guy makes the most insane chocolate sculptures on TikTok. I already know he's making a squid. That looked like a squid. The little pointy hat gave it away. Whoa! Not the squid dussy. Putting chocolate in the hole. Chocolate chips. I ain't never seen somebody make chocolate chips like that. And then spray the whole thing orange. And everything here is edible. You can eat all of this. And Anchor. I gotta be some billionaire ordered this for their birthday party. Oh, whoa. That is how you make a chocolate change. Take all the pieces. There is so much work that goes into making these sculptures, and they are 100% made out of chocolate. This dude really can make anything out of chocolate. Okay, but think about how cold that room has got to be so everything doesn't melt. Oh, Foggy. Wait, Foggy was cake? Nah, I can't trust nobody anymore. I thought Foggy was Foggy. Foggy was a cake. Edible Foggy. Onion. Gotta be an onion. No, it's like I'm wrong every single time. That is an onion shell. They used an onion shell and put an imposter onion inside. Bag of coffee? No. Cake. But it's coffee beans on top, right? You use real coffee beans. Can of Coke. With Mentos. That's real convincing. That's probably the most realistic one I've seen. The eggs, cake. The carton, cake. Ah! The hands cutting the knife, cake. The person with the hand holding the knife, also cake. We live in a Pillsbury world. Toilet paper? No, not for wiping, for eating. Juicy pickle. Chocolate flavored, actually. A big sushi roll. That already looks suspicious to begin with. Even the pineapple. Okay, that looks like a pineapple. That's a real pineapple. Y'all switched it out last second. No, they didn't, but it looked like they did. This is way too convincing. Like, the outside looks like a real pineapple. You cannot convince me otherwise. If you offered me $1 million to correctly guess if this was a cake or a pineapple, I would have said that was a pineapple and lost $1 million. Even the Game Boy. Slice it open. Let me see the flavor. I can't trust nobody and nothing anymore. People are getting so good at making cakes that look like realistic objects that they made a show on Netflix, having people guess if it's cake or if it's real. Like, at first that sounds so easy, but like, let's try one. They have 4 vintage sewing machines and one of them is cake. Oh, they have to stand far away from it. That one's cake. That one's cake. No, 2 is not cake. Let me see the other one. That one's a sewing machine. That's not cake. That one. It's that one. It's that one. That one's cake. 4 is cake. I will not fall for this anymore. But one also looks like cake. I'm gonna say it's 4. Which one is cake? I think it's 4. There is no way this could be that hard.
You already won $15,000 in the competition.
$15,000 to guess if it's cake or not? What the frick? I have not watched this show, but you throwing around big numbers for things I do on the daily. I feel like I would be so good at this. Cut it open. Let's see. Number 4. What flavor is it? Come on. Oh, that one's not cake. Number 1. Oh, it's a s'mores cake too. Wait, so I got it wrong? I thought I was gonna be a lot better at this, but guess not. If you guys want a whole video of me guessing cake or not to see if I would actually win money on this Netflix show, smash that like button. Because now I'm curious. In real life, I'm face to face with a cake. Mark my words, I will know which is cake. Y'all can't make a cake that convincing. These look like they're stairs leading into the sky, right? It's a sculpture. Wait, they turn to the side. It's no longer stairs. Wait a second. They're not even like angled. They're not even stairs. stairs. Just looks like a ladder. You can't even climb it. Now it's just a rod. Okay, that's kind of trippy. And it all depends on the perspective, how you see things. You see it from one way, it look like a rod. And then it's like, whoa! Stairs leading into the heavens. Lies. You know cars that have a little stripe detailing? It's this guy. This guy does it by hand. Look how much paint he loaded up on that one little paintbrush. Slide his finger down. Oh man, he made it to the end. He made it and it's perfect. You only have one try. Like what if you mess up? Oh, he's gonna do it again. Right over? Oh no, it's right under. This gotta be even harder. I feel like I gotta hold my breath during this whole thing just in case he messes up. Bro, I could barely freehand the circle. And we got this dude with the most steady hand. This is the most steady hand I have ever seen. You know, I thought it was like a little sticker that they put on, but we got this dude hand detailing all these cars, and car companies will be like, that'll be $500 for the stripe. This would be fun to see what kind of clothes go with each other. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Everything in this room might as well be made out of cake. I've seen your face. See what I tell you. Ah! The hand! The hand! And she sliced away her whole hand. What the frick? When I said everything in the room is cake, everything is cake. The cushion, the couch, the whole hand, also cake. She always has to do me a bamboozle. You know, in case you weren't surprised by the cushion or the chair being edible, I had to cut my entire hand to show you that that was also cake. Y'all taking this too far. They got custom slippers made to look exactly like their dog. This is so cute. And they even have the markings. But also this would scare me. Like I would look down and think my dog is right there, but it's just my slipper. Also, I think my dogs would attack the slippers thinking it's another dog. She set up her camera and started taking pictures, but you gotta trust the process because it's like, what is going on? What is she taking pictures of? And then puts it in Photoshop, starts editing, and then has that photo. Take the other one, put it on. Oh, wait, this looks like a professional album cover. She just did that in her room? I gotta stop making excuses for not having good photos when you could literally just do these things in your room. Like she took a bunch of photos, basically combined them into one, edited them, and well, bam, beats a selfie, I guess.
And what's this?
This is a Louis Vuitton duffel bag that I turned.
And he made it into a jacket.
Bag on the back that worked, fully functional, and looks great too.
The handles look a little goofy, but that's pretty good. Took an old Louis Vuitton duffel bag and made it into a leather jacket. Now all you have to do is tuck your knees into it and zip it up, and somebody can carry you. Might make you easy to kidnap though. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one was your favorite. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button though. Hello friends, it's me, your favorite messy hair YouTuber, back at it to show you guys some cool inventions. This is so ridiculous. I saw this on TikTok. I'm like, girl, what are you so embarrassed about? She's shaving her legs and her mail walks in. Like, get out! I'm committing a sin. She don't even want to show her face. So she got this big old shoe. Put some milk in it, some flowers. Oh, okay, we fancy. You don't got a bathtub? You can now buy a shoe tub. And it folds on up, pop it in your shower. What did I witness? She really here, bathing in a Converse. Add some milk to the water to make it milky so nobody can see all the things that's going on under the sea. I saw this on TikTok. She took this bowl, put some water over some uncooked ramen noodles, put this little packet in, put some more water over it, and it starts steaming up like it started boiling. Pop some glizzies on the lid in there, and then in a few minutes, wham bam, it's cooked, ma'am. I guess you use these when you go camping. They're like packets and like instantly heat up the water. Here we got a Superman hand sanitizer. Is it gonna come out of his nose? Oh yeah, that's nasty. But also super satisfying. I ain't never seen no yellow hand sanitizer. Isn't it supposed to be clear? Guys, I think he infected. I don't know about you guys, but I got a case of the crusty feet. If I don't exfoliate and moisturize my feet every single day, they get crusty. And it's so annoying washing them. So I just wear socks. I am considering buying this. It's a foot scrubber. You pop it into your shower floor. And then just like, all you gotta do is move your foot, wiggle and jiggle and get the crusties off. It looks like it would be very effective. My dude got a new pillow and wants to show you exactly how soft it is. So he gets an egg, pops it in there. Oh, it said nope. Only human heads, not eggs. And so he folds it and then there's no way. There's no way. There is absolutely no, it's still live. Dang, this pillow, really everything is cracked out to be. Like he stomped on it. I don't care how soft it is. Confusion at its finest. This is how you make an egg on a stick. Oh, they put a glizzy in there. And then when it's done, it just pops out. Oh, would you eat this? I mean, it sounds good, but like, I'm not sure I could trust it. At first, I refused to believe this was a real invention. So for all you cheapskates out there, you sick and tired of throwing away your peanut butter, your Nutella jars, when another scoop can be salvaged. It ain't done until this twisty thing say it's done. So you pop it on and it scoops it. It scoops it all up. Look at all that peanut butter I saved. Practically pays for itself. It's a real thing. Y'all ever wanted to be a human UFO? Oh, she cut her hair. Oh, all right. So you don't make a mess and it like catches everything. I don't know why hair salons don't use this. They still make you wear like the cape, and like if you take your hands out of the cape to like use your phone, you still get hair everywhere. Oh, but if you got that, you can't like look down at your phone. You have to like, human cone of shame. Y'all see this little keychain? Does everything. So on the back, you can flip it down and have fire. You got a lighter. You can also charge your phone with it. Put it on a key ring, put it with your keys. Very useful. Yeah, I don't know who came up with this, but there's these little tissue box TVs that you can buy. Put a box of tissues in them. Slide your phone or tablet in them. And it looks like a little retro box. This is so cute. So I know we got Android watches, Apple watches, but there's also smart jewelry, which you got all of that, but make it stylish. Oh, that's actually really cool. So it looks like a bracelet. The chains be jangling and everything. But you can also reply to your text. Sure, sounds good. Bro, who sends us audio? Whoa, and there's so many different styles, and it's stretchy. This watch would be looking a little sus. The bracelet was the imposter. This is actually pretty cool. All right. All the parts be jangling around, moving, and whoa. Y'all, the future is here. So you know those plastic booties that you wear on top of your shoe? So they made a deluxe version that just slide right on. Completely covers your shoe. You know, just in case you have any sudden urges to jump in a wet puddle. I don't know, I can't help it, but now you can protect your shoe in the process. So now, you can go into your bag, unwrap this little thing that looks like some candy, and it's a towel. They're all towels. You know, when I was a kid, I get those like little mini dinosaurs, put them underwater, and then they grow like 50 times the size. But now, in these desperate times, we got towels. I'm sure you can even use it as toilet paper if you wanted. Just add water, and you got a wet wipe and a wrapper. You know, they also have soap like this too. You know those like little Listerine things? But they got like a soap version of it now. Like you take out a piece of soap, wash your hand with it. It's pretty cool. I actually got these at the dollar store. So it comes in like a little packet. You put water over it, and it's basically just like very thin sheets of soap. Oh, y'all thought that was impressive? Look at this. Here we have a compressed bath towel. They just put water on it. Open it up and you have a whole entire fitted sheet. Whoa. How I feel when I'm dehydrated and have my first sip of water. I don't know who decided to flush a whole entire bouquet of petunias down the toilet, but whoa. All right. Plunger of the future. Every single time I've tried to plunge a toilet, it didn't work. It never works for me. Like I saw my mom do it so many times. What am I doing wrong? I'm getting the suction. It's like I'd rather plunge my own toilet than call somebody else and have them see what clogged my toilet. This is another thing I desperately need. A privacy screen. You can put a privacy screen on your phone. So it's like when you're looking at it, it looks normal, but when you turn it to the side, the person sitting next to you can't see all the disgusting TikToks you're watching. I mean, good thing people gotta be like 6 feet away now. But before, I used to see people all the time with this on an airplane because me being nosy, I'm always looking over, giving them the side eye like, what are you doing? I can't see none. Okay, I get the tape is very powerful, but why would you put your phone smack dab where your horn is on your steering wheel? Okay, I get the tissue box. Okay, yeah, put your phone there. Let's watch some Peppa Pig on the dashboard. I've been seeing this all over TikTok. If you get a bug bite, there is a device now to suction the bite. So you put this little suction device over the bug bite, pop it out, and it's supposed to remove the insect saliva and the venom, and it's supposed to not itch anymore. You know, real OGs just take that little thumbnail and make an X over it. We good. Okay, I gotta pay attention because it's something I kinda actually need. So it's like a armrest. So you have complete control over your mouse. My wrist is on my table with my mouse. And then the rest of my arm is just like, skirt, hanging in the air. But there's like a desk clip-on thing that will support my entire arm. Wow, I need this. You know, everybody got a boring old lighter. And then I found this lighter. It ain't just a lighter, it's a mini flamethrower. You could just turn up the volume, turn up the arson ability. Like it opens like a regular lighter and then you could turn it up. Wow, it's really lit. I am never gonna believe this until I see it in real life. Like there's like advertisements of like flexi tape, all this tape that you could just like pop it on something wet and it's just like boom, sealed. These have to work. What if you're on like a blow up raft or a boat or something and you hit a pack of piranhas? I don't know, it's gotta work. But somehow I'm still skeptical. Here's a power wash attachment that you can hook up to any source of water. Let me water the pond with its own pond water. Oh, you can hook it up to a water bottle and wash your car with it? Bro, how many bottles of water is it gonna take to fully cleanse my Acura? They did all that with one? I'd impressive. Another thing I so desperately need. It looks like a round brush with teeth. But you actually use it to wash your hair. Bro, my fingertips could never. Did you put them away in your nightstand? These belong in the bathroom. I'm the type of person, I cannot wash my own hair. When I go to a salon, I come out of there feeling clean. I wash my hair at home. It's itchy. I gotta like wash it like 2-3 times for it to feel clean. I don't understand. I could do a lot of things, but washing my hair is not one of them. You know, maybe because my mom spoiled me and like would wash my hair for me for the longest time. So when it was time to wash my own hair, I'm like, done. I don't think you realize how filthy your dryer is. So they made this little solution, popped it on a towel, put it in, and then look, watch. Look at this gunk. Disgusting. Also, a visual representation of how cleaning my brain would look. Oh, that's just satisfying. Don't be shy, pull the other side off. Wow. How much film we got on these glasses? Are these spy glasses? Or just glass protector? But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. You see this bracelet? It's not just any old bracelet. You pop it open and it is a charger. Wait, hold up. Did she just hang up a painting in her shower? Whoa, it's a box. This trash can has a secret compartment on the back where you can put in a roll of trash bags. Why isn't every single garbage can built like this? That's the cutest soap I ever saw. Every time you pop your hand on it, flower for me. Hello friends, it's me. Today we're gonna be checking out some really cool gadgets and inventions. This little contraption lets you enlarge your phone screen. So it basically works as like a magnifying glass on your phone. So you can watch Peppa Pig double the size. Whoa. That looks very nice. Oh, so you wash your hair with it? Oh my goodness. Finally, a device that will help me properly wash my hair. I feel like all my years of washing my own hair, I still can't do it properly. And this makes it so easy. It's basically a brush. It's like a brush that will massage and clean your scalp at the same time. Whoa, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. The try not to get wet challenge. We swinging dangerous by. Dog owners, you need this. So I saw this on TikTok. It's like this silicone plate, and then you put peanut butter in it, pop it in the freezer, and then slap it onto your shower wall. So your dog becomes distracted during his bath. You know, it was all part of this elaborate scheme to wash your doggy. Tempting. Here we have a hands-free hand sanitizer. You press it with your feet. I've never seen these before. We need this everywhere, and it's so simple. Like, it's just a bunch of tubes. You push on the bottom. Wham bam, germ-free sanitizing man. We love to see it. This restaurant has these really cool glasses and drink stations where you just pop your glass. Bro, we got everything on tap. Serve yourself. Whoa, it's like a buffet for drinks. How would do that? How would just go through the bottom of the cup like that? Magic. I saw this on TikTok about this really weird ice maker. So if you don't have an ice maker in your fridge, you can buy this thing, which basically you fill up with water and then put the container part back into it and it pushes out all the excess water. Pop that bad boy into the freezer, pull it out, and then it's a miracle. We got ice in a jar. This is probably the most useful school invention I've ever seen. So like when you're going through your notes, you're studying anything, you just highlight this pen over the important parts and it will literally save everything. So instead of like copying it, writing it down, typing out a cheat sheet, it will literally scan the word and input it into the device. Absolute insanity. And then you just review your notes of all the important stuff on this device. This is a game changer right here. Another very futuristic trash can. So it's motion activated. Yeah, okay, Target got that. Nothing I haven't seen before. But wait, you could press a button and it will literally tie the garbage bag for you. And be like, here you go, take me out. And then wait, it will put in a new bag. And then the bag is like sealed on the sides and there ain't gonna be no eggshells falling on the side of the garbage. Like, where do I get one of these? So these little leaf attachments clip onto your sink so you can use your soap. And then all the excess water and grime just slides on down back into the sink where it belongs. Nice. Whoa. Protect your private information. Yes, Kevin Montgomery. Nobody will know that that In-N-Out receipt is yours. So it's another alternative to a shredder. It'll literally just go over your private information. Man, you really think Gen Z cares about their private information? Watch this. You see, I thought this was a water balloon at first, right? You see it's bouncy, wobbly, jiggly, 10 out of 10 bouncy. And then they just poked it and it evaporated, turned to dust. All the fun we had together was just a lie. Oops, my ball went boom. I just cleaned the floor. You gonna walk inside, put your feet in this, and it just pops on a foot cover. Or, you know, you could take off your shoes. Also a viable option. I've been seeing a lot of TikToks on cool things that you can buy off Amazon. So you put your dish soap in this little container and then your sponge goes on top. And then every time you want to do the dishes, you just press and bam. But you're putting the soap on the wrong side. So there's an inflatable bed that you can buy for your back seat. So if you're traveling in your car, going on a road trip, you just blow this bad boy up, pop it in the back seat, wham, bam. We got a bed with no seatbelts poking you in the side, ma'am. Now you can really get it on in the back seat. By get it on, I mean sleep. Look at this book. You see, I thought it was a book, right? But it's not. It's Mount Fiji. You open it up and it's like a little 3D model. This building moves. It's just like rotating. I don't know, it looks expensive. Can your apartment building do this? It's literally alive. When you play Italian music on your futuristic record player, it starts projecting spaghetti holograms. Nice. If you're a big old baby or have very overprotective parents that won't let you skate, some places they are doing a bungee cord, which allows you to skate but not fall. I love this idea because when I was in high school, I used to skate and I hurt myself a lot and then I quit. There's a lot of pain, but there's no gain. So we just gonna stop. Why you got snakes in your sink? And then they turn the laser on, except it's not really a laser, it just looks like it. So it's a light that you can put in your sink and it just looks cool. Will also destroy any monsters when you wash your hands at night. Oh, I've seen these at Walmart. I never seen it in action though, because I didn't think they work. But it's an attachment that you put on your hose and you can fill up a ton of water balloons at the same time. And it ties it for you. We've been doing it wrong our whole life. I fill up one on the sink, tie that bad boy. When I could have been doing this, we're trying to have a water balloon fight. This is an Uno card shuffler. I think it'll work with any kind of card, but
I slowly started to be seductive by him, but he started to seduce me.
Oh my god. The audio is immaculate. You know those really annoying sun blockers you unfold and pop onto your windshield? Well, now they got blinds. You just stick them on one side and just bam. So easy. I'm sorry, ma'am. The car is closed. Whoa. It's jiggly. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is cleaning slime. Doesn't it leave like a residue or something? So you're supposed to pop the slime into like the crevices of your car to pick up any dirt and grime. Just up all the nasty stuff. You see this bracelet? It's not just any old bracelet. You pop it open and it is a charger. This is absolute genius right here. You can put it on your bag, you put it on your wrist, and you swap out this for one of these. Oh look, very satisfying peeler over here. I bought one of these, doesn't work anything like that. No sir. This little brush, you put dish soap in it and then squeeze it and then bam. I need this. I am so sick and tired of trying to open the crusty, musty dish soap bottle every time I'm trying to wash something.
I am sick. I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
Whoa. It's a box with every single type of outlet on it. The cube of many plugs. Man, I just got the long one. You telling me I could have it all in one cube plus 3 USB slots? Missing out. This is wild. It's like this sticker. You just pop it onto your car mirror and it makes it waterproof. Or is this water resistant? The middle part doesn't get wet, so when you're driving in the rain, you can still see. Pretty sure they have these on Amazon. Everything. Ice on my wrist. Just kidding. It's a fan. Whoa. And it just pops out. Oh, you feel that breeze? Rolex could never. Someone make a song about this. Breeze on my wrist? No. These are tape-on vases, whatever you'd like to call it. Just tape them on the wall. I mean, okay? That's a lot of trust you be putting into some floating water. I'm not so sure I trust the sticking capabilities of these. The idea is pretty neato though. There's another one, ladies edition. Oh, it just attaches onto a magnet. Why is this one so awkwardly shaped? Oh, look at that. Toilet paper blowing capabilities. That velocity. That's the cutest soap I ever saw. Every time you pop your hand on it, flower, for me. This is a water bottle for your dog. So if you ever out on a walk, you like press this little button and it's got like a little bowl where the water will come in. I mean, I thought this was for your dog, but you can also feed your duck. This trash can has a secret compartment on the back where you can put in a roll of trash bags and then just pop them out through the bottom. This is so genius. Why isn't every single garbage can built like this? We've been doing it wrong our whole life. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some cool inventions on TikTok.
Sorry to everybody who bought the old generation of TikTok scrolling ring.
I'm sorry, what? A TikTok scrolling ring?
This new design not only has a much cooler look, but it has this super smooth scrolling wheel. So if you thought clicking the ring was easy, it takes literally zero effort to move the scroll wheel.
Hold on a second, you want me to buy a device to scroll through TikTok? If this wasn't easy enough, I don't know what is. I get it if you want to like sit and eat and have your phone like 2 feet away from you and then you can scroll through TikToks. I can't believe this is like a thing. Okay, we about to sit and do our little brain rot TikTok scroll session. Let me get my scrolling ring and then just... What does the world come to? This guy, Unnecessary Inventions, is back at it again with yet another unnecessary invention. This time it's glasses that have sponges right under the eyes for a good old cry session without messing up your makeup. You know, just cry directly into the tear-soaking sponge. Hold on, I'm really sad right now. Let me get my crying glasses. And then what? Take the sponge, squeeze it out for a fresh glass of tear juice. Bro, just get a dishwasher. Bro, not everyone can afford a dishwasher or has enough kitchen space. So buy my gadget that I am promoting on the TikTok shop, which is a dishwashing gun. You pop on a sponge, press the button, and watch that thing go. And it's waterproof. This looks like it'll stop working after one good rinse. Like it's basically a drill. It goes spinny, woo, for your sponge. At that point, just manually do the dishes. Bro, for a second, I thought her air purifier was on fire. Like, girl, put that out. No, it's a humidifier that's letting out water, but it looks like it's fire. That's weird. I would have a mini heart attack every time I walked into my room and it looked like my nightstand was in flames. So it is an air purifier and a humidifier. And you could put them salt rocks in it for I don't know what. What are they supposed to do? Detox the air? Apparently they claim to improve air quality, boost your mood, and help you sleep. It's a magic rock. I'm very skeptical of magic rocks. Can you tell I'm not a crystal girly? When your life changes with this taco hack. Oh, this thing is genius. But I ain't whipping out this entire thing just to have tacos. You eat a taco on top of this funnel, and all the toppings that fall out go into the second taco. So it's like getting a whole free taco. Or you know, you could just like open up another taco and then eat it over your plate, and then all the toppings will fall into that taco, and then you have second taco. Or if you are an animal like me, you eat the first taco and then shovel all the taco remains into your mouth. Yeah, that's honestly the proper way to do it. This is just another thing I have to wash. No thank you. I'm going on a trip to South America in the next 2 months. It's gonna be a very long flight. So I thought it was time to invest in a good neck pillow, since I'm going to have to sleep on that flight sitting up. I'm not the type of person who sleeps easily. I need a bed, specifically my bed, my pillow, and I have to be horizontal. So I've been looking on TikTok for the best travel pillow. I got videos like this inflatable travel pillow. I ain't doing all that on the plane. You know, blowing something up. Everybody's gonna stare at me and worry about their space being invaded. You can't even say blow up on a a plane or an airport. They'll have you arrested. But you can blow up this pillow with your mouth. But still, I feel like this would make people very nervous. Like, how big is it gonna get? It just keeps going. Is this gonna be in my personal space? Like, I would not feel comfortable blowing that thing up on a plane. But you can put your arms in it, put your head in it. So basically this would be your sleeping position. But your neck looks like this when you're sleeping. I'm gonna wake up 30 minutes later with severe back pain. Here's another neck pillow that went viral. And this one attaches to the pillow on your seat. What if your seat doesn't have the adjustable pillow? I've been on planes where it doesn't have that. So you just put it back there and then it'll hold you upright. Put on the eye mask and then just like strap yourself in. It's like a straight jacket for your head and eyeballs. She also got one of them inflatable things where you can put your head in. Okay, this is why I can't sit next to strangers on a plane. I have to sit in between my friends, which is what I will be doing on this flight. So they can shield me from the judgmental eyes of the rest of the plane. I need something that I can comfortably sleep in while sitting up. So I went on Amazon. I bought a couple of different options. We're gonna try them out. See which one's the best one. I bought a ton of neck pillows so you don't have to. This don't look like some great cheeks. Ooh. I think this is a little too big and too oval for my neck. Oh, it's supposed to go twice? It's like a little Dragonair. This is honestly kind of nice and offers enough support without straining your neck too much. Here, I think this might be a winner. 9 out of 10. But there's so many more. Neck pillow speed run. Oh, it's like a little cinnamon roll. Cinnamon. This looks like your average neck pillow. It's got squishy memory foam and it's by Nap Fun. Yes, naps are very fun. You can pull and tighten these, or you can tie them together, make it tighter. I feel like I have to bend my neck too much to enjoy sleeping on this. Unless I sleep with my neck back, sitting up like this, I will 100% wake up with neck pain. It's very soft. 5 out of 10. They all come with a silly little travel case, and they're wrapped like rolls. Now I'm getting hungry. This is not the same thing. Same thing, different brand. CSJT, Counter-Strike Jet Time. This one buckles. So it's a tighter, snugger fit. It's just, I think my neck is too small for these. The neck hole is simply too big. So my neck is floating around in free space. They offer little to no support. If I had a bigger, shorter neck, this would be very snug and it feels nice. But like, I have quite the opposite. A long and skinny neck. The hole is simply too big for my comfort. 2 out of 10. This is a fancy silk pillow by Slip. I love their pillowcases. This is real silk. Oh, that's new. This one's also memory foam, but has a washable silk cover. Oh, and this one you can tighten up. Oh, this is nice. Now this was made for a lady's neck. Nice and snug. Not very much neck movement, just the way I like it. I can do it back. If I sleep like this, it digs into my cheek a little bit. Oh, I actually really like this. Silk is antibacterial and I have sensitive skin and I break out easily. So having something constantly on my face will make me break out unless it's silk, like my pillowcases. This one's nice. I like it. It was, however, the most expensive one. 9 out of 10. What the? I never thought the day would come where I need instructions for a neck pillow. Because what the heck is this? Loop around, wrap, and nap. Oh, I like that. Loop around, wrap, and nap. Oh, this is nice. It's got like a wire in it that makes it bouncy. It's like an adjustable scarf. Oh, this might be the comfiest one yet. That's pretty good. But what if I want to sleep on the other side? It's like a lover is holding their hands out and allowing you to rest upon them. Very nice, 9 out of 10. This may be the winner. With this butt attachment, you can sit anywhere. Whoa. Oh, I can't decide what chips I'm gonna buy. We're gonna have to sit down for this. So you just walk around with it. Well, anytime you bend your legs, you can sit down in this built-in butt seat. What if you have to go to the bathroom? I want this. Like this video and I will buy this right now. And I will test it out in another video. Y'all ever wondered how billionaires listen to music? AirPods? No. Headphones? No. Speakers? No. Those are for poor people. You know, anybody with money clearly uses a Ferguson held Jetstream. I'm sorry, a what? It's perfectly curved to reduce distortion. And it comes with a subwoofer. You mean a glass orb pet for the giant glass megaphone? How much does it cost? 105. 1,000? I've literally never heard of this thing. Clearly, I'm not rich enough. Oh, it's not even made of glass. It's made of acrylic and costs over $100,000. How good can good audio possibly be? Will it feel like the band is playing right in front of me? I'm actually intrigued. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but they have robotic dogs now. For real this time. They might look nothing like a dog, and the only thing they have in common is 4 legs. But like, you see the jump on that thing? That thing is terrifying. Man, the dog is even scared. He don't know how to act. Like, bro is so confused. Should I be on the offense or the defense? Should I sniff his butt? Maybe he wants to sniff mine. I don't know, but these things are terrifying. Like, attach a little machine gun on that thing. It is a dog of war. It can that. Like, the dog doesn't even recognize it as a dog. Yeah, I'd be scared too. Is this a friend or a foe? The dog is so desperately trying to sniff its butt to see if it's an actual dog. Because that's the only way they can tell, right? Even dogs are being threatened by AI. You know, forget the robot dogs. They got robot massagers now too. It looks like some alien hands in there. It's supposed to mimic the feel of real hands. That's why they made the movements like that, but it looks creepy. It's like you got a little robot leech on your back. Ooh, you know, I'm very curious to know if this actually works. I might have to test it out. It might be good, but it's also like, what if it turns itself on in the middle of the night and starts massaging its way out your door? Then we're gonna have a problem. I saw this instant pierogi machine, whoa, where one side flattens and one side seals. I don't know what these are called. Is it a pierogi? Is it a dumpling? It is an unfamiliar glutinous food. Why is she laying down like that? Like, oh, it's so easy, you could do it while sleeping. I too dream of making dumplings, but not like this. Oh, this has been around, but people are just now finding out about it. I still haven't bought one of these yet, but like, it will reseal your bag. So you open a bag of chips, it's not gonna get stale right away. It will reseal it like it's brand new. How do you open that? It doesn't look like you can just pop it open. I feel like you have to cut it open. And then every time you eat more chips, the bag gets smaller because you're resealing and cutting it open and then resealing and then cutting it open. The less chip you have, the less bag you have until it's all over. I will say this is definitely better than crumpling up bags and throwing them in my pantry. Oh, it's an onion stabber. Oh, it shaves it. There's no way it's that easy. I've bought some of these for apples. There is no way it shaves it that easily. That was so quick. You shaved an entire onion that fast. Like, there's no way. That onion was hollow or something. Does it spiral all in one piece? That is one long onion. Oh, wow. Now you have all this onion shred. What now? What do you do with a 5-foot long onion? This girl has the smartest home on TikTok. Yeah, you thought you were smart? Triple digit IQ? Nobody cares. How smart is your house?
I have a smart home. Of course, there are motion sensors everywhere.
So when she walks into a room, the lights turn on. Okay, cool. Until it's midnight and you go downstairs to get a glass of water and all the big kitchen lights come on. Yeah, no thank you. Also, I don't know if this is just me, but I can't stand having lights on in the house during the day. I want sunlight. That's it. And then at night, only the ambient lights. No big lights. Me and the homies hate can lights.
I have a smart home. Of course I don't have a baby monitor because there's picture in picture. My TV is also synced with my light. My light.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You can watch your kid while you're watching a movie. Okay, I haven't seen anything like that. That's pretty cool. I have my security cameras like on my TV, but you have to like switch apps. Then I can watch all my security cameras while I'm not watching TV, but I don't got picture in picture. Where you get that from?
I have a smart home. Of course, I have all 3 voice assistants in my house. Alexa, close living room curtains.
Okay.
Wait, Alexa can do that?
Set thermostat to 21 degrees.
Sure. Setting 2 thermostats to 21 degrees.
Oh, that's pretty cool. But they also be listening to everything you say. I don't know what you guys be saying, but I might say things as a joke that could one day potentially put me in jail. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't trust Alexa. You literally have an iPhone 2 feet away from you at all times. So do you think this don't be listening? Siri, are you gonna report me to the FBI?
Yes.
See, I told you. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the hello friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some very cool gadgets and events. Never be afraid in the dark. I will bring light. What? My dude just turned the sun on. You're telling me that's a flashlight. Look at the size of that thing. Massive. How many watts you got on? I'm surprised that dude didn't like turn around and fall to the ground. Like you threw a flashbang or something. You see his pathetic flashlight he's using? And then just boom. I don't work for the sun worked for me. I thought this was a very fancy bottle opener for a hot second. But wait, they put it on an opened can, right? Twisted it, and it turns into a water gun. In this case, beer gun. Whoa! Are those trees 21? Better calm down before they start swinging branches at you. Different lightsabers. We got the Disney one for $120 and then the custom one. Ooh, the way it lights up, crispy. It even like flickers. So that's what the difference in price will get you. Man, I got the $120 one from Disney and I'm like, whoa, this is like the coolest thing ever. And then I see this, suddenly it's not so cool anymore. Mine does not flicker. That is sick. How to prevent people stealing your packages straight off your porch. There is actually this very cool thing that you can buy. Where did it go? Disappeared. What in Hogwarts is this? So it's a trick bench that lifts open and it has a mirror angled so it looks like it's not a box. It has secret storage so whoever delivering your package could just like slide it right in. When the thieves scoping around for packages, there is nothing there until they find this TikTok. They bought a cup holder attachment for their Switch. So you put your drink in it. Oh, chalky milk, I can see you are cultured. Pop the sticks on the outside of it and they slide right in. And wabam, a game and a snack. Genius. Whoa! So they got this in their front yard. A rotating parking spot. They're like, you know, we wanted a big driveway, but there wasn't enough room. So we put a rotating one in. Like, tell me you're rich without telling me you rich. And then when you're ready to leave the house, instead of backing out of the parking spot like us peasants, it just rotates the car for you. And wham bam, you're good to go, ma'am. Protection. This thickness gonna keep you safe. Neato phone cases I have never seen before. We got a hungry hippo one. This one got a ring light on the camera. You can turn it on and off whenever you want. I thought it was an aquarium, but it dispenses mist. A mobile humidifier on the back of your phone. Okay, hear me out. This, but pepper spray. Imagine you could just like, boom, blind somebody with a phone case. This is a pyro pet. So it is a candle with a skeleton and it looks really cool too. So you light the candle and as it melts, you start to see the skeleton. It is hollow. Brain empty, only flame. Oh no, the head came off. Oh, it's so creepy. I love it. This is so perfect for Halloween. Whoa, even when it's like done and melted, it still looks really cool. I don't know if this is most basketballs these days, but this one has a hidden pump in it. So whenever your ball starts getting deflated, flimsy, you just like pop out the pump it back into place, wha-bam, rock hard. I didn't know that. I completely forgot that Apple has AirTags now. So never lose your things again. I don't know why I don't have this yet. So when you lose your keys or your Samsung 70-inch class TU7000 Crystal UHD TV, you just open up the app, follow your phone, and it'll tell you exactly where it is. Imagine if it was like, you're getting warmer, you're getting warmer. And nobody got time for that. This is the only knife you will ever need. It looks like one knife, but basically you can just put an attachment on it to make it even bigger. Oh, it's like several knives in one. That's smart, because you know, you don't even use the middle of the knife. So they're like, you know what? We'll just crop that part out. You just need the blade. And with this, you got several blades. And the knives look like that. Those are actually very nice looking. 10 out of 10 would cut my fruit with after chopping some onions. I don't know why I don't own one of these. A glasses holder for your car. Oh, it just pops right in. That's perfect. I've been putting them in my cup holder this whole time. Can you ride a bike inside? Yes or no? Well, you can buy this little thing. Pop your bike onto it. That does not look stable. I would fall immediately. And ride your bike inside from the comfort of your living room. Cyclists that know that they're a menace to society and decide to stay home. Don't want to get your expensive shoes dirty? No problem. There is this adhesive that you can stick on the soles of your shoes. And when you're done wearing them, just peel that bad boy off. Now, I know there are YouTubers that do this and then end up returning the shoe after they wear it. Honestly kind of smart. Like, who's gonna know? She's beautiful. She looks kind. She probably gives you butterflies. Dang, that cut it pretty good. You see that thing go? Okay, actually it's struggling. I don't think this device is powerful enough if it struggled that much with an egg. Oh, you know, we don't discriminate. White eggs, black eggs. Oh! I saw this on TikTok and it's so confusing to me. I don't know what kind of technology this is, but whatever liquid you spilled, ketchup, it doesn't matter what it is. It's stuck to the table, or so you thought. But the thing that slides under to pick it up exactly as you left it. Am I insane, or is this like insanely fascinating to me? How it could just like pick it up, like it slides a piece of paper or something under it. And the shape stays the same. Ketchup stain from a crime scene? I think I'll just yoink, snatch it up real quick. That was smooth. I'm at the airport and I feel very safe with my iPhone privacy case. Wait, is there a phone in there? Okay, this is like tripping me out. Cause look, you see that? I can see his hand. And then he twists it and then it looks like there's a phone in there. No, it's just the case, I think. Wait, okay, now the phone is in the case. I had to watch this a few times before I was like, wait, does it make your phone invisible? Only to strangers. I need to get me one of these. I know people are nosy, especially me. If I'm sitting next to somebody on the plane, I'm always like, what you doing? Trying to read your messages. Who's Amy? What kind of business you got going today? Are you sick and tired of beating your eggs? Well, now there is a semi-automatic hand beater that you could just like, you just like pump the eggs and it blends them? What? Where can I buy one of these? You know, if this works, that'd actually be life-changing. Y'all would call me abusive if you knew how much eggs I beat. I saw this very neato container / water bottle. So you basically pour your drink of choice in it, put the cap on, twist it, and then it turns into a heart. But half of this heart is a drink and the other half you can put snacks in. So they put fries. I love this. It's even got a little sippy cup piece. And it's cute. Silly little gadget. Gamer chopsticks. They 3D printed these chopsticks and you can use them when you're gaming. So no crusty fingernails when you're taking L's on Fortnite. This is very cool. It is a shrimp peeler. You see, I have been doing this by hand. I just kind of like squeeze on the tail and like pull it out. Or I unfold the little claws. But you just pop it into the shrimp and it peels it just like that. Whoa. A naked shrimp falls out and into my pan. I'm sorry, what? Where did this come from? They got a fridge with a lazy Susan, it just like rotates? Where is this technology? If something in the back of my fridge, it's probably been expired for a few months now. But this lets you just like rotate it so you have access to the whole fridge. And it's blue. Just take my money. I saw this neato device on TikTok. So basically any corner, any edge, anything, just pop it on. It'll give you the exact shape and dimension. Even your face. A bite taken out of an apple? Wait, let me measure the dimensions of this bite. Nah, bro, it wasn't me. Then who did it? Pop it into the perpetrator's mouth. Think of the things you could measure. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the hello friends, it's me. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, but instead of football today, we're gonna be checking out some creative people on TikTok. Making Jessica Rabbit, aka faking an hourglass body shape. How do you fake a body shape? Get some foam. Whoa! That is wild. Hey, she dummy thick after that. She got an entire person and a half shoved into those hips. Oh, now to add some boobs. Oh, it's gonna take 4 bras. One is bigger than the next. And then shove foam in between them. Me creating my custom characters. Max out hip, max out boob, and then put it all together. That is incredible. I didn't even know that was possible. This is like cosplay to the next level. That is Jessica Rabbit right there. Oh, like this costume took her from an A cup to a double D cup and a boatload of booty. Took some powder, put it in the dirty street. What is this suspicious powder you got there? Is it some flour? Hey, what are you doing? Oh, the cops have been called. Hey, where's security at? This dude is painted on our door with some doo-doo water. Oh, wait, hold on a second. It's starting to look good. Whoa, what? How do you turn this into this? Okay, that's so cool. Does it harden? Does it dry? Or can anybody just walk up to it and ruin it? You can take a vinyl and a heat gun and like melt it. I had no idea they melted so easily. You can just like mold them into whatever. I made a bunch of shells out of them. Whoa, I didn't know they were that sturdy. That is very neato. Personally, I would heat it up, roll it up into a burrito, and then whack somebody with it. You know those videos you like binge watch of those guys building an entire like primitive house out of dirt and sticks? Well, then there's these guys who made a ton of ice cubes, and guess what they're building? An igloo. Growing up, I don't know what my fascination was with igloos, but I was like obsessed with it. And I always wondered, I'm like, how do people live in like a little ice box? Wanted it to be cold? Like, look how they do this. It's a long process, and it took them several days. Literally cut open some windows, put in glass. You know, gotta have a view from the igloo. I didn't even know they had windows. Oh, we got a little sitting area on the inside. I swear, they took all the snow from the village to be able to make this. Oh, y'all are making a bed out of ice? Isn't that gonna be cold? What if it melts? I love to sleep in a cold room, in a cold bed, with a very warm blanket. I can't believe they like made an entire igloo for a TikTok. This was in one TikTok too. Don't tell me you need a part 2 for anything. Oh, we're gonna review this product. Oh, we'll do a part 1 and then part 2. No, they built an entire igloo in one TikTok. I don't wanna see a part 2 ever again. It's even got a couch and a fireplace. I think the bricks around it, and then the fact that there's a little chimney makes it so the ice doesn't melt even though there's fire inside it. I mean, that's how you keep it warm, right? They be grilling glizzies on it. That actually looks delicious. Got a whole entire mukbang. I can't believe they built an entire ice mansion. It is absolutely nuts. Oh, it's snow actually. Ooh, that peanut butter looked good. But wait, when you realize it's not even peanut butter. That is paint. Everything you see here is a painting. But why does it look so creamy? It's the exact color, texture, and consistency of peanut butter. Oh, even on the knife? Nah. And intrusive thoughts are telling me to take a lick. Just taste. Art that looks so good you can eat it. I cannot believe it's not actually peanut butter. POV, making your own wall art without spending $700. I thought about doing this, but I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. So she took cement, put in like a bed sheet, and then some canvases, take the sheet covered in cement, make some texture. Oh, actually, this is looking pretty good. Wow. So you're telling me this is gonna like harden and it's gonna make an art piece. You know, I wouldn't call this art. I would call this a wall covering. That looks really good. They be selling these on Etsy for like a couple $100. But you could just make it at home. But you see, a lot of people don't have patience. So there was this girl on TikTok that allegedly is faking having a scar on her face, because people compared like a bunch of videos and the scar was like in different places on her face. Honestly, I think that's weird. It literally looks like somebody drew a red Sharpie line on their face. And then she does a scar makeup tutorial and look at that. That looks legit. Add some concealer. That looks like a scar. That's how the special effects folk do it. This coffee table is almost $2,000, so she decided to make it at home. All you need is some glass, some cement blocks, tape them together, and then cover them in plaster. Oh, all right. Wow, that's actually looking pretty good. Pop it in the middle of the living room, put the glass on it. She did a good job. You know, you really have to trust the process, but that ended up looking real good. On Instagram, I saw the most incredible art that a subscriber did of me. Like, look at this. This is how it starts out. That's me. I got a fry in one hand and a drink the other, you know, typical Friday night. It's kind of wild how like didn't look like me at first, and then like she adjusted the eyes and stuff, and now it's like, whoa, I'm starting to see it all come together. You know, this takes like an insane amount of skill. And then the finished product, you know, add some food to the background. Oh, don't forget the glasses. And my boba, you know, very on brand, me drinking my matcha. The absolute talent, like, just blows my mind. Gorgeous. They took a pill bottle, bedazzled a pill bottle, each individual vitamins, not the bedazzled fish oil. Okay, but where do I get me one of these bedazzled pill bottles? Making vitamin time lit. That's a gorgeous shade of blue. Oh, I already know. Whenever it's blue, they're gonna transform into an avatar. Or a smurf, you know, it could be a smurf. Add some sparkles. Ooh, the hair really like put it together. Wow. I don't know how people take like professional photos like this and make it look so good. What happens when you put gel over a tattoo? Have you ever seen a landscape tattoo? These are so incredibly aesthetic. Like, look how gorgeous that is. And then you put the gel over it and it really like makes it pop. I love tattoos with like such tiny little details. Like, look at that. The Santa Monica Pier, better known as GTA 5. So pretty. Look at these nails. They look gorgeous, right? But wait, on the inside, there is a surprise. There are tiny little gingerbread men, a Christmas tree, and candy canes. How do you fit so much detail on the inside of a nail? You know, the part that is the most neglected. It's so fun. Wow, that is a lot of detail. Like, it's a whole entire party on the inside of the nail. I don't care if it's February. You win most festive nails. Ooh, that was smooth. What kind of device is that? This is so incredibly satisfying. Like you basically get these like gems and then pop them onto this paper. Basically every circle is labeled with what color you need to put in it. And then you just like pop them on. Oh, that is so satisfying. And then once you're done, it makes art. I feel like this would be such a relaxing activity, but it also would take like weeks for me to finish. Just like smear some ash all over the paper. But wait, it gets even better. How do you take that and make it into art? Okay, at first it looks like a scribble. Oh no, did you mess up? Ooh, is that an eraser? I had one of those in art class, those stretchy erasers. Oh wait, I'm starting to see a face. So you didn't mess up. This was all part of your plan. You know, you could have fooled me. You know, you didn't really mess up until you like crumple it all up and then set it on fire and then throw the ashes into the ocean. You can always make it into something new. Oh wow. I was not expecting that. A whole entire face and then some squares. You turn a little doodle, little mess up into a masterpiece. You know, I see a lot of weird things on TikTok. Somebody took some sprinkles, put it in a pill maker, give it a few smacks, and look! Sprinkles in pill form! What? And every time you need a little sugar, just like take it, pop it open, and just like sprinkles on the go. In case you think keeping a little sprinkle shaker in your purse at all times is kind of weird. Ugh, these are the best sprinkles. Tell me you can eat with chopsticks without actually telling me you can eat with chopsticks. Bro, that ain't even eating. When you're a little too good at chopsticks and you realize, wait, I can actually draw with 2 pens at once. Like there's being able to eat with chopsticks and then being able to do this. This is like maxing your stick holding level. But you ain't holding sticks. You ain't picking up a piece of sushi and putting it in your mouth. You drawing a face. Okay, I am very impressed. This guy decided to go to Walmart and make a hoodie out of a towel. And you're probably like, what? You know, I've seen people do this with blankets, you know, those really fluffy ones because it's like cheaper than buying actual fabric. This is actually looking pretty good. Ooh, dripped out, but it's a towel. So wouldn't that make you dry, like dried out? It ended up looking good. You would never guess it's a towel. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some very creative people. So she got this tattoo of Baby Yoda. Oh, he has a little trampoline. So when you go like, he starts jumping on it. Oh, okay. You know what? That's pretty good. She makes some of the craziest cakes on TikTok. And someone asked for a Spider-Man cake, but upside down. Make the whole thing edible, even his web. Oh, he red velvet on the inside. Did you know red velvet is just chocolate with red food coloring? But it's the cream cheese frosting that makes it good. And they covered him in fondant, added all the textures and stuff. Whoa! Whoever got that for their birthday, spoiled. You and the homies get to eat Spider-Man, while the rest of us can only watch him. Me versus my boyfriend. Pizza. Me, a professional Etch-a-Sketch artist. Wait, they're a professional Etch-a-Sketch artist? What? And I could draw a box. Him, not a professional. Okay, even the not a professional is not even that bad. I could look at that and be like, that's a slice of pepperoni pizza or an upside down magician's hat. I have never seen anybody do something so detailed on one of these though. You even like filled in the lines? Like, how do you even do that? The cheese is melting off the slice. Like, all right, get it, I guess. This is the coolest way I have ever seen anybody organize their desktop. So take the recycle bin, drag it to the little desk. Oh, now you know exactly where it is. And then all of the applications are on a shelf. Y'all don't want to see what my desktop looks like right now. It's like cleaning your room and then cleaning your desktop and put everything back on the shelf. This is such a cool idea. My desktop is a mess. I got random screenshots, random folders that I haven't touched in years, illegally downloaded movies. Okay, but the finished product is so satisfying. It's you and your virtual desk with your virtual trash. Finally, a room I can keep organized. You have seen sliced bread, also a slice of paper. No, that's a sheet. But have you seen somebody slice bubbles, like foam? Oh, it's the shape of a unicorn. And on a windy day, it kind of just flies away. Imagine a child seeing this, like, mother, there's a cloud that looks like a flying unicorn. Silly Billy, that's pollution. I wonder how long it takes before it like dissolves. Maybe it'll just land into somebody's yard. Oh, what is in there? Rocks? A mug? Is it a marble mug? Whoa. So you're telling me those are crystals? They made an amethyst mug. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Can you actually drink with it? I have never seen one of these. I want to drink from the crystal cup. Someone told her to put LED lights in her hair. Whoa. It actually like lights up. This is what it's like having white hair. It's like a cloud with lightning. Hey, that looks sick. Ooh, is that clay? I think it might be clay. I'm guessing it is. It has 4 arms, so it must be an octopus. And that's why they call it octopus. Octo means 8. And then rolled up his little tentacles. Oh, he has a crystal. He has some valuable booty. Put some more crystals in there. And he's a hoarder. Save some treasure for the rest of us. Dang, how much you gonna give him? Oh, it's so cute when he's all dry. A little piece of art. Gets to hold on to all that booty. How are these brushes so pigmented, so juicy, like a brand new marker? Oh, it is just so satisfying. And they do it all in one stroke too. There's no room for mistakes. Now, I'm used to coloring in the line, but they do the color first and then draw the lines. The lines come last. Oh, it's a Spider-Man meme. You got this car, right? It is a car, right? Take another look. Maybe walk around. And it is this guy's desk. He has his desk inside this fake Range Rover. So it's just like the shell of the car. But you would never know until you walked on the other side. And there is a man working inside there. It's actually pretty cool. This little bottle of chemicals costs $1,000. Wait, is it gold? It's gold in a bottle. It doesn't look gold, that looks bronze. You get ripped off? Oh, wait, you know what? I know what happens. You paint it first, and then you put it in the oven, bake it, or is it a kiln? I don't know. 16 hours later, and then it comes out shiny. And it's so expensive because it's actual gold plated. So you know when you see grandma's fine china that she got on display, and it's got bits of gold on it, it's this. And that's how they get it so shiny. Because I got my dark fairy wings. Dark fairy wings? What? Oh, the movement. They're so flexible. Okay, I've always dreamed of having wings in real life. I don't care if I can't fly. We got planes for that. Like, I always thought they looked so cool. But a lot of the ones you buy online look very sus. But these ones are crazy. And you could like flap them around. Oh, I'm trying to be like you. Couch for sale, $300. $300 for that? Y'all got some audacity selling that. My parents have picked couches off the curb that look better than this. They got some blankets. No way. I was freaking out when I saw this because let me tell you, something similar to this can cost thousands and thousands of dollars. Look at this, $24,000. It's all in the boucle. Like she just took a blanket and reupholstered it. Let me tell you, you got some vision because this, genius.
I encourage you to take a peek at who follows this account. On the outside, it looks like a normal dog account, but if you click and look closely, every single image is an album, and if you scroll, there is a woman with her tatas out.
Girls, check your man. Does he follow any suspicious puppy pages? Those pages, not actually puppies. You naughty naughty. It took 10 years to make this. 10 years? I can't even begin to tell you how much detail is in this piece of art. Also, was this all one tree? And then they just started like chipping out wood, carving out all these people who carved out an entire ecosystem in this tree. Multiple villages with hundreds of people doing their own thing, living their own lives. Like you could probably look at this every single day for a year and find like new things that you've never seen before. Did he do it all by himself? 10 whole years. Like this is his life right here. She thrifted this green shirt and then made it into this cute two-piece set with a skirt and everything. Another oversized shirt. Oh my goodness, it is snatched. I've been trying to find me a dress like this. Well, I guess you gotta make them. But it ended up being so cute. These ugly old shorts into 2 tops. And they're both so cute. Fabric is fabric, baby. This dude is the master of chocolate. Can literally make anything out of chocolate. 100% edible. Blocks of chocolate. And then uses melted chocolate to glue them together. And I'm always like, what is he making? Also, that room has got to be like ice cold, refrigerator cold for the chocolate to like not melt while you're handling it. Making a wheel. Oh, whoa. Is it a bike? No, it's not Ferris wheel. No, yeah, it's a Ferris wheel. I was thinking there's the pony one that spins and then there's the big one. What? I didn't think it was gonna be that big. It's huge. The detail on this. I cannot believe this. Imagine just walking up to this thing and just taking a bite. Oh, I like when he make them lines. It's a gate. Oh, that is one fancy Ferris wheel. The fact that it actually spins and this whole thing 100% made of chocolate. Woo! I came across this TikTok where they're actually digging through a penny penny. They're chipping it. Is that illegal? Are you allowed to do that? I just want to know. I don't really care. Oh, the way you could scratch it so easily is like scratching a really bad itch. Except the itch is the president's face. They're worthless. Zinc with copper plating. It costs more to make them than what they're worth. Wait, yeah, actually, a penny is only worth 1 penny. Hey, government, stop making pennies. I wonder how much it costs to actually make a penny, because it's definitely more than 1 penny. And that's why they make art on a penny. And then you can melt it. Whoa. Chip the hole right through the penny. They made art out of McDonald's on their plate. I don't want to eat this. I'm gonna just don't play with your food. No, you know what? I think I will. And then even made a face, 2 faces out of ketchup. A blouse made of boyga, hair made of boyga, and she gonna get bullied at school. But it doesn't matter. Boyga girl has fry girl, and they love each other. Together, they started McDonald's. They got this custom keyboard that has the little tapping cat, and every time they press a button, the cat just. Oh, goodness gracious, it's so cute. Is this necessary? Yes. So they made another one of these filters where it's like half the screen. And then hurry, do the second part. A mighty fine Michelangelo piece. I'm gonna call it a creation of a TikTok. She drew on her nose. What? Oh, what in Whoville did you do to your nostrils? Oh, it's supposed to be a heart. You know, I'm too shy to say I love you through my mouth. So I'm gonna say it through my nose. I knows you. They took a piece of lettuce and this filter and just made a whole entire dress. Madame Cabbage. It's like blowing my mind how it looks like there's an arm and she's like holding her dress. Like you see it, but it's all just a piece of cabbage. And you made art out of it. Like you really can make art out of anything if you're creative enough. A customer asked me if I can make their wedding bands using sand from the place they are getting married. So they took a handful of sand, put it in a bag, and was like, hey, can you make a ring out of it? Okay, say less. Okay, but why is the sand so colorful? I recently found out that you can take a dead person's ashes and make a diamond out of it. Like a diamond ring. That's some dead grandma bling. So sand? No problem. It actually looks really cool. I did not expect this to look so cool. Like sand? But it's like got some glitter in it. It's the littering. I would actually buy an egg from you. Oh, she's gonna make a commercial. Let's see how fancy this is. It just blows my mind how people are doing this like in their house. We're making a commercial, making an egg. I mean, I'm gonna buy eggs anyway because I need them, but I mean, the close up with the texture, cracking it open. Like it looks so clean. Oh, you make frying an egg look good. You know what? Take my money. Show this to the vegan teacher. If watching this does not convince her to eat an egg, nothing will.
Is it absolutely necessary to make tiny replicas of the books that I've read over the last year just so that I could put them in a jar and have a visual representation of my own accomplishments for my own validation? No.
That's actually such a good idea. Like if you read a lot, I wouldn't put them in a jar. I'd like put them in a mini bookshelf and then buy a hamster with some glasses, put him in the room next to the tiny bookshelf with the books. Make it look like he's educated and your accomplishments are actually his accomplishments. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one was your favorite. And make sure you hit that like button on the face. Hello friends, it's me. Today we are checking out some really cool inventions. This is painting of the future. Look at these little things. So you could just mix colors. I didn't expect anything to come out, but look, real paint comes out of this thing. But like without the mess, how is it doing that? It's like magic. Crayola, where was this when I was a kid? This is like the future of painting. The only downside is you can't really see the color before you like put it on the paper. How do you know it's the right shade of purple? Like how does this even work? It like starts off as invisible ink and then turns into the right color. Painting without the paint. I'm flabbergasted. There's this attachment that you can buy for your laptop. Plug it in, whip it out, and it automatically makes it a 3-monitor setup. No way, this is nuts. I mean, you can have a 3-monitor setup on the go. Like imagine being on vacation, you got a whole entire stream setup. I don't even got 3 monitors at home. You can just put this on your laptop and bam, pro gamer setup. This is actually an eraser, but it looks like meat. But if anybody asks to borrow it, you cut them a slice. So it's like, here you go. Have a meat slice for your mistakes. Wow. 10 things I bought this year. It's a $1,000 suitcase that you can ride on so you don't have to walk at the airport. I feel like I would fall off. There is no way that is stable enough for 2 adult human butt cheeks.
These smart sunglasses are controlled by your phone.
They got smart sunglasses now? You put them in normal mode or creep mode. You know, nobody can see my eyes when I want to stare at my crush. You control how dark they get on your phone. That's wild. I've never even heard of anything like that.
This battery turns any bike electric so you don't have to cycle.
There is a device that you could buy turn any bike electric? How does that even work? So this is like an app on your phone? Does it pedal for you? How does it turn any bike electric? I am so confused.
This label printer doesn't use ink and makes your cupboards more organized.
If the label maker doesn't use ink, then how is it printing on the paper? What is it using? The dry blood of its enemies? That looks like ink to me. You know, maybe there's a little man living inside there, handwriting all of the little stickers that you print out. That's gotta be it.
This roof box turns your car into a tent and comes with a ladder and mattress for romantic weekends.
Okay, that's very cool. What if you got a little car? You got two people rocking up there. Is it stable? Well, you know, I'd feel a lot safer in a tent camping on top of my car than I would like on the ground. You know, what if a bear decides to visit?
This container locks away your phone to limit your screen time.
You know, some people can't control themselves, so they have to put their phone in phone prison. So literally lock it away. Set a timer. I need to get my work done. DMD, don't cut it anymore. I need to put you in jail. I have committed many crimes, but you must suffer. Put it in another room.
Support stops your headboard making noise when you're doing gymnastics.
Gymnastics? No, nothing like starting my morning off with a somersault. I feel like a lot of people's neighbors could use this. No one wants to hear what activities you're up to.
This flag goes on your laptop to let people know when you're busy.
This was made exclusively for introverts. Do you see the flag? Don't bother me. I don't care what you have to say. I'm busy. Red means busy. It's like a real life do not disturb. What kind of car is this? You got a whole smartphone in the door handle? Nah, this is the new BMW. You got a whole entire movie theater mode in the back seat. It kind of sucks for the driver. They don't get to enjoy any of this. You gotta focus on the road while I sit in the back and watch Finding Nemo. You got Netflix? You got YouTube? I bet you could hook up a PlayStation. Play some Fortnite in the back too. My 600-pound life made me buy this. So you can make noodles in bed or on the couch. So it's only hot inside of the pot. You could touch the outside? Okay, not gonna lie, this is genius. Like no burns. But come on now, y'all really can't walk the food from the kitchen to the couch. Like why would you wanna cook something in your bed? Unless you live in a 15,000 square foot mansion. I just know y'all got crunchy bed sheets. Japan is really living in 2050. Oh, I've been seeing these all over TikTok where you could buy a bottle of fresh fruit and it blends it. There's a built-in blender in the bottle. Isn't that crazy? But like what happens when you're done drinking it? Do you throw away the bottle with a built-in blender? Is it like a one-use blender? That's kind of wasteful. Like imagine blending up a smoothie and every time you make a smoothie you throw away the whole blender. I mean, I like the idea of how fresh it is, but I feel like there's better ways to do this. Like if you go to a 7-Eleven in Japan, you could buy frozen fruit in a cup and then they have like a smoothie maker. You just pop the cup in and then instant smoothie. American fail in Europe. So there's this device so people aren't touching all the pastries trying to get them out. You know, I don't want your filthy paws on my croissant. So you have to stick this little device in the hole, pick out your pastry, and then you can put your grubby little paws on it. You know, it's like the claw machine game, but for pastries. There's this little device that you can buy. It goes onto your wrapping paper roll and you just slide it down and you got a perfect cut every time. See, my mom got me one of these. It's not a perfect cut every time. You have to like hold it a very specific way. Oh, you have to do it from the middle? You know what? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I tried it from like the end and it didn't work that well. But from the middle, yeah, very cool. I'm still use scissors though. And sometimes I like doing things the good old fashioned way. This was $500. Rilakuma's cousin. Little bear fridge. For all the snacks. I thought it was a trash can. This is like the perfect size snack fridge. You know, I've seen the ones that are like this small. You can fit like 4 cans of soda. No. Like what about the fruit cups? What about the yogurt snacks? What about the M&Ms? This is a good size for a mini fridge. This dude bought a bunion corrector. If you don't know what a bunion is, it's that bone on your foot that kind of like sticks out, like right here. You see how his sticks out? So you basically pop this on your foot and you basically screw your foot in the correct position that it's supposed to be in. So you see how his big toe is like leaning like this? It's supposed to like make it straight. So you wear this over time and it like fixes your foot posture. You see the difference? Oh, that's after taking it off. Oh, I hope your bunion gets better soon. Everyone thinks that it's just the wallet. How did it go on fire? I can't tell if it's a magic trick or what. Like that wallet literally on fire. Is this how my wallet feels when I spend money? I want one of these so bad. Whoa, you know, you could have used your beating stick for anything, but we're gonna beat cans with it today. If you don't move your finger in time, you're going to lose it. Like, watch that. Okay, you cannot trust me with one of these. Like, forget pepper spray. Imagine pulling this thing out. Like, you ready to rumble with somebody with one of these? I didn't think so. Okay, what kind of sink are you gonna sell me? One that can swallow up some marbles? Oh, that's instant boiling water. It's got this little attachment that they got at the Starbucks to wash all the cups. A waterfall for your filthy little fruits and veggies. You got a chopping board that fits perfectly on it. A little section to hide your knives, just in case you gotta chop up potatoes or an intruder sneaks up on you. Do it all. Just take my money. Tell me my sink isn't good enough without telling me my sink isn't good enough. See this little thingamajig? You're supposed to press it into the avocado and it's supposed to automatically cube it. So you don't have to take it out with a spoon and then chop it up into little bite-sized pieces. It's supposed to do all of that. Oh no, that came out pretty clean. Nice. Avocado cubed. What will you do with the 30 seconds you saved? Perhaps apply chapstick? Sniff your mouse for any sus smells? Take a photo of your dog? The possibilities are endless. Wait, how does it do that? It looks like this, but when you put it up to the mirror, it's the Batman logo. Okay, this is making my brain hurt. Why does the mirror deceive me in such a manner? Okay, now I kind of see it. And it's all about that perspective. I put my schizophrenia medication in a claw machine. So you can actually play a little game to get your daily pill. Oh, it's like a reward. Oh my goodness, these are the cutest plates I have ever seen. It's like a set of them. It comes with a bread, some lettuce, cheese, bologna, and a little cup. It's a sandwich plate. I'll just take my money. That is very cute. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the